I was.
Voice high on sugar. Those are my voices.
Everybody's moved around.
That is
Can
so
chat
true.
hear us now? I hope
Hello,
that
chat.
you can hear us now. That is the goal. As I
Pastry Pup says hiya. I believe we can be heard.
Beautiful. Yes.
Blackatoo
Hello.
Bro, hello.
Okay.
Birthday cake,
oh,
hi.
Lackatoo. Nice.
Aragorn,
Fancy
hello.
seeing you. I need to move
Wow.
around again.
Ori, quick thing. It doesn't look. Oh, I sound weird. Why do I sound weird?
Why does Mars sound weird?
What?
That's called Dylan.
Oh, I'm echoey.
You're
Oh, no.
echoing?
So is Dylan.
Oh no!
What
At least
the
that's what
hell?
it sounds like on my computer.
Oh fuck.
No, it sounds like that on your computer if you're listening on the same thing because we're both talking. Does it sound echoey? Chat. I don't trust Mars.
Oh Jesus.
Wow. Okay.
Because it's a
Oh my
weird.
god.
I'm
reason-
also. Are YouTube comments making it to Twitch?
They do not
No.
seem to be.
They are not.
All right.
Oh boy.
Yep. Hi, Canadian Lucifer. Welcome.
Canadian
Here's
Lucifer
your
says we are
stuff.
both echoey.
You're both.
Don't trust Mars. I can't believe you.
I don't understand. Okay.
All
now,
right.
question.
Is everything okay?
Are you now echoey?
Oh, I'm
they
sorry.
now
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I need both Dylan and Mars to talk now.
So I just checked the stream. On my end, I am buttery smooth, as always.
All right. What about Mars?
Mars, do me a favor and
maybe.
pretend you're Abraham Lincoln giving a speech.
Mm-hmm.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
That's the judge. Is that Abraham Lincoln? Still echoey?
Pastry Puff says still echoey.
Mars is on the phone.
Mars
with
is
us.
on the phone.
I
Yeah,
don't-
it does sound like her audio quality on stream still sounds a little bit worse than usual.
That doesn't make sense.
No
Would plugging
idea.
my headphones into a different jack change?
No,
that
no,
would
no,
make
stop.
sense because
Chill,
I
chill, chill.
literally.
Mars, you're
This-
good.
this was my
Ori,
setup the other
this is
night.
actually on
Check
your
my
end,
mic.
because on Discord, Mars is fine, but on stream, Mars is not.
I don't know why that would be. That's the
I
problem.
don't know why it would be either. I'm
I
just
have
telling.
no-
I'm just spitting facts.
I have no answers.
Yeah, I also have no answer.
I am checking my mic input though, just to be certain.
Shirtin?
Shirtin.
Shirtin.
Just so I'm not failing to wear clothes.
Yeah, now you guys aren't heard it all. So now it's this one where it has
Voice
to
and
be.
video. Oh,
Very
I have
weird.
default voice settings. Looks
Again,
fine to me.
It's something through OBS,
It's on.
which I
yeah,
do
it's
not
an
understand.
OBS thing.
Is
Look,
this
it's not-
on?
I'd say
This-
her quality is like 80% as good as usual, which is most of the way there. But
I
it's
think we're
definitely
just
missing
gonna have
something.
to keep it then, because I don't know
Terrible, but
If
it does
this
sound a
isn't
bit like I'm in
fixing
an
it-
echo chamber.
if this.
A little bit, yeah.
If there's no change, I'm toggling
Here's-
something.
Would it
Wait,
help
guys.
if I left and came back?
If
Unlikely.
Dylan's the
Here's
problem
my
is I don't
solution.
understand why Dylan's fine and Mars is not. You're coming through the same fucking like thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you come through desktop audio. So I don't know what is causing Dylan to be okay and Mars to not be okay.
Okay. I have returned. Do I sound better?
Dylan is now talking and I don't hear him at all.
No, I'm not talking. What?
Oh, your avatar keeps moving like you're talking. Oh, okay.
That was just me listening to stream, and it
Oh.
just barely picked up something.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
Oh,
here's
that's
my
what I was
resolution.
hearing.
Here's my resolution. Mars will do her normal dialogue. She'll speak normally. I will then perfectly mimic her voice, but with better audio quality.
my God.
Thus, no
Is
one
it
will
good
be able
now
to
or
tell
not?
the difference.
Let me
Oh, you
check.
want-
Is it
You want me to check?
improved or not? Mars, talk a little
I'll-
bit.
I'll check.
Still sounds very echoey to me.
Yeah, well, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. Sorry. We're here we
Yeah,
have
you
Craig.
sound fine, but I think Dylan sounds echoey too.
Dylan
All
also
right.
sounds-
This isn't a bad problem. This is bearable. Before
Okay.
we continue,
Uh-huh.
is this I'm asking chat.
Now recording.
Craig, I wasn't asking you. I was asking chat. Does my voice sound the normal same? Is it just Mars? Chat, there
this
is a
is
gun
for
to your head.
research.
There's a good.
There is a gun to your head. If you decide against me,
This is the last check. Otherwise, we're just gonna go on either way.
Yes.
If Dylan
We
sounds
cannot
fine
put
and
this off
Mars
any longer.
doesn't,
Phoenix
it's a
needs
Mars
us.
problem. If they both sound, you can't even tell Lakitu. Okay.
Sounds
people
the
are just
same, like
being
two
weird.
can't tell. Okay, let's.
Alright.
this is placebo.
Let's run
I am
with it.
normal. Well, are y'all getting things up?
When was we finished? It was at the end of Smasher Pass last week, Aragorn. So now we're continuing on in our look at our beautiful colors,
Hey,
our
Red-Eye.
trials and tribulations.
We've collected them all.
Okay, I might have one other thing that might make.
What the? Oh, Jesus Christ! I forgot about this.
Oh
guy.
yeah. I know. We're going right into it.
He's the poor soul we need to save.
Ah,
Never seen him before in my life.
Ah yes. I have to do my whole thing again. My nose will not like me. Goodness gracious. All right.
Sorry, Ori.
It's okay.
Hopefully Phoenix gets rid of
It's
his
okay.
cold.
Hopefully
I'm
For
not
your
sorry.
sake.
I'm not sorry. Suffer in the way you can only imagine how bad Will Powers
Will
was.
Powers.
Oh no, Aragorn!
Oh, see Aragorn. Sorry. We're not very far in, but I'm sorry. Alrighty. Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there.
It's all right. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright.
Yeah.
Me when I lied to my wife for 40 years and I tell her the truth once.
Cleared of all crime.
Yes.
That's the face of a guy who just got away with lying in court.
Oh my goodness. But, yeah, so I guess I can start to relax then, huh?
Relax, my boy. You can't be serious. After hiding such important facts.
Ah! But the next one, this is my dolly, right? She'll save me. I just know that she will.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
Yeah, really?
I'm calling it.
It's gonna happen.
I'm
we don't
calling
like Dolly
it.
already, and we haven't even met her.
Why do you think that?
Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life. That's why.
Grossberg, get over here. I need a punching bag.
Not his hemorrhoids.
The love of your life, huh? Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne?
Sure, no problem. I could talk about her all day. She's the love of my life, after all. Dolly and I.
Oh God. Where is Grossberg?
We first met about 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse. I'm actually studying to be a lawyer on the side, anyway. I guess somehow at the same time I'm getting the art degree and the law
Guys,
degree.
He did it in reverse. It's supposed to be art on
No.
the side and lawyer first and foremost, right?
If I'm going to tell you, when you're reading law textbooks all day, you're constantly changing positions, so eventually you will be on your side studying to be a lawyer. It's just how that works.
Oh, God. But one day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this. Take that. She gave this to me the day we met as a symbol of our love at first sight. And she had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off. You know, that's kind of how it works. But before she gave it to me, she said, I want you to carry this.
This is not a meet cute. This is a setup.
This has something illegal in it. This is like holding
Yeah, this
drugs or
feels
something.
just like...
Hi, yes, I have
No.
evidence. Why don't you
It's a
take
stolen
it?
necklace. It's something.
Guys, I've already seen this episode of Teen Titans, okay? Blackfire is about to get arrested, and it's actually Starfire.
Yeah.
So he gave it to you as a present. I see.
This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little Dolly.
It certainly is a little bottle, all right.
It makes me so happy. I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world.
Oh my God, protect this man.
Phoenix, my child.
He's too innocent for the world.
Phoenix, I can't. This is what is happening. Oh my God.
No, but the fall from grace, he's like so happy. I must share my love with the world too. Gumshoe, you inadequate, like bumbling mess, you.
That's true, Lekka too.
Anyway. So, after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating?
Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Oh God, Phoenix, please. Phoenix, please. Phoenix, don't be Larry. Phoenix.
My child,
says-
my boy.
She says, please give it back now, but are
I know that's just saying give me back her love, like we share our love, and I give her mine, and she gives me hers, and it's like a trade, a love trade.
What a strange girl, asking for a present back like that.
By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago,
God, she doesn't like him at all. I'm
there's
so
no
bad.
goddamn way.
I feel I feel so bad. Hey, we're pretty close in our time.
It wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it?
Oh my god. Huh? Yeah, it was. But how did you...
This happened on August 27th, right here in this courthouse.
Oh no.
What's this? A newspaper clipping? I don't read the paper. But let's see. Murder in the courthouse? Murder?
In the courthouse?
What are you reading there? Let me see that.
Snatch.
Oh, I see. Mamma mia! I think I understand what you're trying to say.
He's like eating his own mustache.
That's the problem. When you have such a prodigious mustache, it's not just gonna grow outward, okay? It like flops into your mouth and like you're spitting out the hair.
Oh, gross.
Every single word is a battle with that
Gross.
shaggy behemoth. Then I think I suddenly understand why you took such a keen interest in this case.
I mean, I don't think I knew it would lead here.
You believe there's some connection between these two cases, am I correct?
How would you have known that before this very moment?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, you see, my synovial chondromatosis provides me some hallucinations which on occasion are correct.
Oh, God. I don't.
I hope you don't mind. Wait, fuck.
Well, I don't mind, but I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. I kind of snatched this case from you at the last moment, but I need to finish this myself.
Yes. But I'm afraid. No, seriously, what does synovial chondromatosis do to a motherfucker, please?
God.
I don't even know. But
What's happening?
I'm also afraid what you'll what you have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go and have a look at the downstairs reading room and find out what exactly this pernicious disease does. But see what else I can find as well.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
I want to do whatever I can to be of help to you, Mia. It is literally my job.
Wow, definitely better than the first game.
Definitely, yeah. Grossberg goes downhill from here, just saying.
This is
Why
peak
would I just-
Grossberg.
Why would I just sit around on my laurels and do nothing all day? What? Am I supposed to make a deal with the mob boss and just be cajoled into doing nothing all game, I guess?
That's
I don't
already
know.
happened, so, like, I don't know.
Oh, it hasn't?
Yeah, because Edward's
No.
father dies when he's 7? So if Phoenix is
true.
in college...
No. What I'm imagining is that Red White didn't cajole him until, like, the
No,
more
Red
recent
White specifically
experience?
asked him for the information about them using a spirit medium in the trial of Edgeworth's father's death. And then he thus made this deal with Red White to get rich, and Red White essentially blackmailed him and said, okay, 9. Still, Phoenix is much older than 9. Edgeworth is Phoenix's age. That case has happened, and
Don't blame me for my temporal misappropriations. I have dermatitis. But we better get on moving.
what does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. Let me go look it up. Goodbye.
I guess so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though.
It probably
That's
was.
because it was. Record scratch freeze frame. Judges don't know how to tell time.
But you
The
have to be
recess
ready
goes
when
as
they're
long
ready.
as they say they do. Wow, we were
Unironically.
that close.
We already had it. We had a break in between. It's just easy.
Well,
to do.
guys, thanks for coming out. I really
Oh my
appreciate
God.
it. We'll catch you next time.
No.
All right, fine. I don't appreciate you coming out.
No,
Is that
we're
what you
not
want, Ori?
ending, Booble.
It says to be continued. It
Yeah,
doesn't mean
and
now.
we are continuing it right now.
Now?
Yes,
be
now.
continued
Oh God, we forgot about
immediately.
Dick Hair.
I forgot about Dick.
Dickhead.
Yes.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness.
This next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand. This is unsettling. I'm disturbed by this.
I love the drip. I don't like the face. The face is throwing me off for some reason.
This feels like a head swap. Like, I don't understand what's happening.
Like that head does not belong on that body, and I don't know why.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What's with this stiff silence?
Thank you for the follow, Lily Mai.
Ah, thank you.
Hey.
In my long career as a judge, I have been deceived by many witnesses.
And you'll
why
be
am I
deceived
admitting
by
this?
many more.
I don't know why.
Him on the first day of work.
Well, it's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word.
There's a YouTuber duo that make a lot of skits, and one of their recurring skits is the gullible judge, and it's just people going up and they're like, "Judge, I didn't run him over with my car." And he's like, "All right, not guilty." It just keeps
They're really great. Ori isn't doing it justice. It's like, Your Honor, I didn't really do that. I wouldn't. He's like, really? He's like, no, of course not. Oh, all right. If you're sure. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, not guilty.
Pinky swear?
And then the prosecutor's like, what? Your Honor? He's like, dude, he was sure.
He was very sure.
But in your case, I must admit that you radiate a glow of complete sincerity. You even brought your own butterflies.
This motherfucking simp. This fucking simp.
He
Listen,
really is.
my whole career, I've been led astray by many. However, you, kinda pretty. You should stream on Twitch. Do you do Gamer Girl Bathwater, please?
Have you thought about becoming an influencer?
I don't have any opinion on your butterflies because you haven't told me how I should feel about them yet.
Oh my god. Please like and subscribe.
Bailiff, like and subscribe.
I can't believe he actually said that.
I know. This fucking
Judge,
simp.
please.
Oh, now then, witness, could you please state your full name?
Oh, don't worry, sweetie. There's no need to be nervous.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Okay, there's one reason to be
Yeah,
nervous.
really.
If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them down right to size.
Oh my god.
And I will bash them with my gavel.
And my axe.
I love how they look straight at me when they say that.
Because that's who they're talking about. Thank you for calming my nerves. You're all so nice. I almost feel right at home.
Guilty.
No.
It was
Oh my
nothing.
God. Jesus, please.
If we may move on now, what is your full name and
It
occupation?
really is April May 2.0 though. Goodness.
Yeah.
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in all your noble presence.
The honor is all mine.
No, the honor is all mine.
You are the honor.
Well, we know.
Oh
What the fuck?
Author's note: with Britney Spears did not exist in Japanifordiyaville.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry, but look at her. She doesn't have a lot of milkshake.
Thank you! Someone had to say it, and
I
it had
had
to be
to
one of the
say
girls. I needed it.
I had to say it. Oh my god.
Apparently, the honor orders the mini frosty. Whatever.
Well, I didn't get to say my line.
Oh, say it.
Line.
Well, we know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
And it was Miss April May's, not hers.
Oh.
No, this was the first. This was the first
Look
milkshake.
at her. Look at her.
Okay, so she's more of a frap then.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, would
I had-
latte have been better?
I had no fucking idea we were continuing the milkshake metaphor, and my mind was just awash with what the fuck a frap could mean.
What is this game?
I don't know
I
if
was
that
just
changes
imagining
anything.
every
Casey
single-
Cup. It's a
Let's
bad
keep going.
reference. I don't care. Why? And out of all of the characters to make that reference to, you know?
I don't think it taking place in 2012 makes it any better, Pastry Puff.
No, it sadly does not.
It was outdated then, it's outdated now.
Sir?
Is there something I can help you with?
You just go on and say whatever is on your mind.
I'm sure that there must be some kind of mistake. Feeny wouldn't kill anyone. I just know it. Okay, I was calling him Feeny before we even knew she said this line. I was like,
But it's worse now! I didn't. Okay. Gory, it was fine when you said it.
No, it wasn't. Don't lie. It was not.
no, the spelling
no,
is
no,
shit. The
it
spelling.
was better. The spelling is
Yeah,
actual
the
garbage.
spelling hurts
The
me.
spelling is
The
painful.
spelling
I was
hurts.
imagining PH whatever when Ori said it.
No,
This hurts.
doesn't fix
this
it.
is pain.
It's all bad.
Does
It's all
not
bad.
fix it.
Yeah, exactly.
It
Slap
does not
Grossberg.
fix it.
He's not here to punch.
Yes, I can see why you would say that. Oh, she's going to be a tough witness, all right. It only took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger.
I'm so sorry you weren't here for April May, Mia.
No, she was dead.
Exactly.
She couldn't.
I'm sorry.
Although, wait, didn't she come back as a ghost by the end
I
of
mean, she
that?
comes back by a ghost by the end of it all the time.
Semantics. Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please.
All right.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait.
God.
Are those butterflies making noise when they flap?
I think they are.
I swear to God, they did in the first part. Like
I don't hear anything, but okay.
They stopped. They stopped.
All right.
No, they do it when she moves.
I had been planning to go back to Feeny's place after class was over. Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building.
Wow.
Then, suddenly,
Red has fainted.
Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed. For no reason. That's when Feeny noticed I was there. I went to go find some other students, and they called the authorities. I don't have a cell phone or something, I guess. It's 2012. I don't have a cell
No.
phone.
You have influencer
Mia.
money.
Truly.
Mia, honestly, this reminds me of my atrial fibrillation.
Oh,
Perhaps there's something to this story.
Grossberg calling up from like 3 floors below.
yeah,
He
you
can
just
feel
hear
it.
him from the basement. I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant didn't do anything wrong.
Oh god. Well,
He's all right.
Cool. Great. Oh my god.
Objection, young lady. As old as I am, even I recall. Jesus Christ.
These are
I'm just gonna be-
terrible.
I'm going to be throwing up this entire case, aren't
Yes,
I?
the rest of this case is just gonna
As
suck.
old as I am, even I can recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn.
Wait,
How steamy
damn it,
the
I don't have a gross curve to
Um,
punch.
how steamy the sauna of love can flump. Nevertheless, it is my job to discover the truth. Please, tell us the truth.
But I would never.
Hold it. That's more than enough, witness. I won't allow this to continue.
Unzip.
What do you mean by that?
I'm gonna steal the show, Your Honor.
Oh god, please.
Please, just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies.
You haven't changed a bit, Mia Fey.
Oh, 1 sec. What's this? So you two are acquainted?
Yeah, we've met before. Once.
I don't know, Patriot Pup. Phoenix is just such a baller name that I think to call him anything else is a shame. You know? Like,
It's so
Phoenix
bad.
is
I can't.
too good of a name. It's like, no
Listen,
nickname does it
it's just
justice.
terrible. It's trash.
They could have gone with anything else.
Righto.
I like Nix for Nix.
Yeah,
Mm.
but Phoenix is still better overall.
Of course.
Mm.
In any case, Miss Fey, the floor is all yours.
But Your Honor, how are we gonna leave?
It's good to see you again, Madam Fey.
Madam, I'm no one's grandma yet, girly.
Yeah, but those dark circles make you look really old. Just saying, some concealer would do you great. I had been planning
Or
to
maybe
go
I
back...
wouldn't need it if you
Oh.
weren't giving me anxiety.
I did this already, hold on. We're pressing?
Okay.
What are we pressing?
I would press,
We're
yeah.
just gonna
I want to
press?
press this.
Alright.
Hold it! Now, unless I'm mistaken, Feeny, I mean, Mr. Wright, is in the art department.
It's a
If
lot
that's
less
the
cute when you
case-
say it, madam.
Yeah, well, it's no more cute when you say it.
Oh no,
but if
I'm
that's the
adorable.
case, yeah, keep telling yourself that. Maybe one day it'll be true. What were you doing by the pharmacology building? Stop dodging my question.
Well, I'm in the literature department. It's kind of like written art. I'm studying Japanese senryu poetry. Is
Yeah,
that-
send to you.
Japanese senryu poetry.
Oh,
Oh.
wonderful. It's that humorous yet satirical style of haiku, yes?
Please do one. Please
Okay,
do one.
wait. The judge knows what senryu
Yeah.
poetry is, but doesn't know what camera is.
Dolly is doing it. Let her
Yes.
do art, Mars.
Okay.
Nothing left to do. When a man reaches this age, sleep is his best friend.
That's supposed to be poetry. Sounds more like a midlife crisis.
Well, it's better than that man
Beautiful.
from
That
Nantucket.
captures my life perfectly.
It's telling Phoenix to go be with Edgeworth.
No. For me to get from the art department, I have to walk through that back area.
Oh, yes, I see. That makes sense. I've never seen the campus, but that makes sense.
I don't even
When-
have a map, but that makes sense.
When I want to enter the courthouse, I always walk through the front doors. How else would you enter? Teleportation?
The judge is actually a high-level wizard, but it's Adventure Time rules where magic is madness, so it's just insane. Oh my god. Jesus.
Okay, maybe if we press this, we'll get what they were talking about. Maybe she overheard something.
Okay.
Hold it! So, not the direction I wanted it to go in. So, who is this Dougie person?
Mr.
Was the
Swallow.
song "Teach Me How to Dougie" invented yet?
Yes.
Oh god, that
Teach me
literally,
how to
I thought
Dougie.
about
Teach-
saying
teach
it,
me
but
how
I
to
thought it was
Dougie.
too cringe.
It was too cringe.
Her
You chose
milkshake brings all the
correctly.
boys to the yard. We're already in cringe zone right now.
That is
No.
true, there's no escape.
No. Yes, there is.
Never. Lean into it.
No.
Oh my god.
Reject modernity, accept cringe.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
sorry. I thought you were in the art department, not the cringe department.
What's the difference?
Oh, 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 I've been stabbed.
Yeah, but you're all the way down in the cringe department, so I don't care. Mars and I are up here in the base department.
Oh, I'm sorry. Doug Swallow. We were dating till about 8 months ago.
So what were Dougie, Mr. Swallow and Mr. Wright talking about anyway? Thank you, it did go the direction I wanted it to. Yay!
Mia saying Dougie and Feeny is like what I kept saying Drake instead of Dark. Oh my god. How can you be so mean?
What the fuck?
I would never eavesdrop. I wasn't raised to be so rude and unrefined.
Holy shit. Oh my god. That's right, Miss Faye.
I'm glad I made her so whiny. Jesus.
Yeah, good call. Don't drag your witness down to your level.
I'm sorry, Reen. You missed it.
Why am I being demonized here?
Bro.
Please go on. What did you see next? Okay, so I think the next bit is about him just collapsing. So I definitely want to press that.
Oh yeah.
Because that
He got
blatant
wobbly.
contradiction.
Wibbles wobble and they did fall down.
He wibble wobbled after being pushed. Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own?
Dylan, I'm sorry, it's not going over to Twitch. So if you are typing in YouTube, they're not seeing it. I'm so sorry. I'm so
Yeah, I've been hopping between screens as well.
It works. It goes to YouTube. It doesn't come from YouTube for some reason. I don't know why.
I have been replying to people on Twitch this whole time.
Yeah. Sorry. I saw that and I'm telling you. I kept trying to fix it. It's not working. Did you say this, Mars? I'm sorry.
I did, yes.
Yes.
In other words, the defendant never touched the victim. Is that right?
I was watching the whole time. Feeny never did anything to Dougie.
If I press her for no good reason, I just know the judge will get angry with me. So what should I do about her testimony just now? Show contradiction!
Okay, let's look at the court record first, because
Well,
I don't...
okay.
Okay, Phoenix testimony? Just talked about the umbrella.
It doesn't talk about the push.
He just fainted? I don't know what to show.
Okay, let's not show anything just yet. Let's ignore it for now. I think we can backtrack,
We
so let's
probably
leave it
can.
alone. I suppose her statement works in our favor, for now. I'll hold off on looking into it any deeper until it's necessary. Very well, young lady. Please go on with your testimony.
That's probably what we're gonna have to do. I just don't know what it would be.
Well, I'm thinking what'll happen is we'll keep going until the end, and then we'll have that moment where she goes, okay, I noticed something. Let's backtrack.
Okay, well, we'll press this.
Yeah. Hold it! And what did Mr. Wright say when he saw you?
I believe he wolf whistled.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I was so flustered that I
This is
really
too
don't
pure
remember.
for that.
That's
Please
true.
forgive me.
You don't remember? Well, that's common enough.
God. The
Most
judge.
women forget me as soon as they meet me.
Oh my god.
Let alone anything I say. Sometimes I can't recall a sentence I passed only minutes prior. Please, someone, anyone, stop him before he gets hurt by me.
Bailiff, go protect the judge. I know someone who wants to strangle him. Alright.
Alright, yeah, let's press that. Hold it! When you say students, do you mean students from the pharmacology department?
Yes, they're all very fond of their drugs.
Phoenix Wright Quotes taken out of context. Please, try to stay on topic. So, to find some pharmacology students, you went to the labs, correct?
That's what I was planning to do, but in the end, I wound up not going. A group of about 10 research students came running out of the building entrance. Somehow, they all seemed to know what was going on.
The students knew what was going on? Press for more details.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
that we can do.
But how could the students have known what was going on?
Well, I don't know for sure that they... Oh god. Well, I don't know for sure that they knew what had happened. It's just they all seemed kind of excited about something.
Woohoo! Electrocution!
A light show.
Oh no! Doesn't look like I'm going to get any more info about the students.
Oh, did the students call the police?
Yes. I was so panicked.
You were shocked? No, that was
Yes,
Doug.
Exactly.
Yes, well, anyone would have been, my dear. You're very brave. That girl, she's telling a super obvious lie, and she knows it. She's just pretending to protect Mr. Right.
Which, as a defense attorney, I am not going to comment on.
Lies.
Yes, that's gotta be it. Way to go, Mia. Okay, that means
No!
I'm going to have to dig deep to find the contradiction on this one.
Why? He's your client!
Dylan's crying in the
This
corner.
game pains Dylan. Every time it goes to the good guy, bad guy, you must be the pursuer of truth and justice.
Dylan
Pain.
cries. Okay, well it's that one.
All right.
I just don't. We have to present in that.
We
contradiction.
gotta go further.
It's this
So,
one.
Let's press it again, and then we'll pursue it further.
Well, we'll show a contradiction.
Yeah.
Show.
Yeah,
Contradiction.
show a
I
contradiction.
just don't know what.
Tap. Feeble lies are not very becoming, Miss Hawthorne. So let's drop them, shall we?
Well, I think I would like to become...
What? I would never.
Objection! Well, I think I would like to become...
Dylan.
Miss Fay, I will not allow you to banter this witness.
Jesus Christ.
Save some for me.
No. Stop.
I don't even have a response for that.
Well, after her boyfriend's in jail, I mean.
Ugh.
She's just kind of available.
She's really not.
I believe that the defense is engaged in what's the word when you're getting fish? Fishing expedition.
I've never owned a fishing pole in my life.
Gumshoe has it.
That is, she has no supporting. What's the thing you fish with?
Pole?
Yes, go on.
Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job. Fishing stick, fishing hook.
Now then, Miss Hawthorne.
God. Is he married? Dang.
The defendants,
Nom
the fudge? Okay.
The befedment, you mama.
Blah, 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 blah. The defendant's palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket.
Defendant.
Cat.
No. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no worries, no worries. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say defendant, murder, Y or N.
Oh,
No.
no.
Oh, he is. See your armor. He's innocent.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
I didn't do it. No, whoa.
Whew.
Making making this so much worse, just every second.
Joanna,
Can't stop laughing.
Stabbing isn't illegal.
Can't say the damn line.
The
I
murder
already
says
have
no
been shown-
stabbing, no stabbing.
He was
No
pushed, I
stabbing.
don't know.
I'm innocent.
Winners.
Whew, composure. Tap. It has already been shown that Mr. Wright did, in fact, push the victim.
What?
There's no need to try to cover for the defendant. It would be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth.
Why is she?
There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything you saw.
Yes, Your Honor. I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony.
Looks like we're finally getting somewhere.
Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie. You don't get a choice, Mars. We're pressing that.
Hold it! You didn't see it?
Well, I saw the moment when Dougie fell to the ground.
And at that time, there was only the two of them at the scene. The defendant, Feeney Wright, and the victim, Dougie Swallow.
Dougie throw up, more like it.
Spitting. That's not swallowing.
I'm doing it in reverse, then.
Yes, that's right. It didn't
Okay.
look like they were fighting, and I didn't hear anything unusual either.
Press?
Press.
Hold it! So then, what did it look like they were doing to you?
Harry,
do
I
you have a
hope
sensor
someone...
bar?
Oh, go on.
I mean, Phoenix did say he wanted to make out, so I don't
Oh my
know.
god.
Do we have a censor bar to block the next thing in chat? Because woo! I'm afraid what they were actually doing behind the back of the building.
Excuse me?
I thought they were having a beep.
I thought they were beep, 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 and they were also beep, beep.
I thought they were just having a nice, friendly afternoon conversation.
Historians will call them best friends.
Yeah, really though. And they were
Horizontally?
roommates.
Why were they horizontal?
I mean, they did say Doug was on the ground.
They don't call him Dougie Swallow for nothing.
The push was really a kabedon. And we're just, nobody knows.
Oh, give me a break.
That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely. I didn't want to feel like a voyeur. That would be weird.
Did you not notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
No, nothing at all, Mr. Judge.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Mr. Judge.
I really
Maybe I
hate
should
it.
get a nameplate.
No.
Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Okay.
Why would you go find other students if they were just having a conversation?
It didn't look like they were
Ooh.
fighting. I
Well,
went
she
to
said
go
she's-
find some other students and they called the authorities
You want to press that again? Maybe it changed? Because the part where
Maybe.
it was like, hold on.
just to have like our
I just want to
our
see from
bases
the actual...
covered. They were talking behind
Yeah,
the
so we
building, so we
lost-
have that. I
Yeah,
had been
so we
planning to go
lost
back to
the
Phoenix
thing.
Place.
So we lost the part where it
Okay.
was like fell over. So maybe let's press that again and see what happens.
Okay. Hold it!
Nah, this is
Yeah,
the same thing.
I said this.
Okay. Oh. Wait. They
Didn't
knew what
we
was
do
going on.
this?
Oh, no. They were excited about something else. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Blah, blah,
Let's check. Okay, we found the super obvious lie though.
blah. Yeah, I thought
So
we
it's
did.
gotta be in the new things she said
Yeah.
that there's something we can present to throw her off. So go back to those two new lines. Me and Doug were talking.
So she didn't
Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie.
And it didn't
It
look
like they were fighting. Go to the evidence.
Whoa. The cracked umbrella right here.
He was pushed. Yeah.
You think
we heard a loud
this
cracking noise when he fell.
there was a loud sound?
That.
Okay. You
Yeah.
want to
That's
present that?
okay. I can see that.
Otherwise,
If this was like a real lawyer thing, I
broken.
don't know if you could do that, but
we're not real lawyering. We're doing
Let's
this.
We're
try
not
it.
real
It's in
lawyers.
the evidence.
We're
It
not real
counts as
lawyers.
evidence.
We're video
Yeah.
game lawyers. There's a big
Oh, yeah.
difference.
All right.
do
all right.
it.
Objection! You say you didn't hear anything unusual. Is that correct?
Very nice, Dylan. Clap, clap, golf clap.
Bravo.
Dahlia's like, well, I heard like a glucking noise, but I just assumed that was part of the friendly conversation.
Oh my god, no.
Why gluck? Why
I-
that word?
No, we're not.
I will not elaborate.
Thank you.
No, I know why, but why?
I'll tell you when you're older, Mars.
Yes, that's why I was very relaxed, looking around at the scenery around me.
Oh, shit!
Woo-wee!
Brush. That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise.
He said that?
Yeah, you two might
Objection.
want to get your stories in
No,
order
no,
before you
no.
go on the stand. Tap! If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well?
Objection! Well, maybe that noise wasn't just all that memorable, but also maybe she was like a little bit far away, you know?
Objection! But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise like a snap.
You didn't say it in all caps, you're just reading that like that.
Well, I can't say it in red either, so there you have it.
That's
There's
what I'm
no
saying.
way a noise like that could fail to make an impression.
Ah!
May I have a moment to answer?
But by all means.
I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. I
She
just
had her
needed a
AirPods in.
moment to remember. You see, the truth is, I had my AirPods on, and I was listening to music at the time.
Why? Oh my god! Why are all the memes in here? And it's not us making the memes, it's the game!
Me making the
Why
meme
is the
before the
game
game
stupid?
did.
This
to our
game,
level!
okay, no, it's one of those weird
You're
things
right.
where this game is now too modern in the sense of like it's making all these memes that we like were around and like cognitive for, right? Like in 2012, like I was a person experiencing the internet.
AirPods? You mean both of your ears were covered with AirPods?
The rain was just beginning to let up. You know, I don't have the version of AirPods that are water resistant yet. Those are really expensive. But it seemed as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet.
No, that was
That's-
Dougie and Phoenix.
That's
you're thinking
lightning,
of.
not rain. Or thunder, not rain.
No, thunder, lightning, thunder. So the sky continued to flash and rumble.
Thunder and lightning, huh?
Very, very frightening.
Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder.
Oh my
That's
fucking
why I
God.
keep my umbrella with me all the time. And I put my AirPods back on to block it out.
Well, Mr. For Honor Judge, as you can see, there weren't any contradictions in her testimony at all.
Dicturins?
Contradictions.
That's what I heard.
Contradicturins.
Contradictorins.
Hello, Zilla Safe.
Wait a sec, Mia. That testimony just now. She said something that could totally change this whole case.
There was lightning.
There,
Very, very
yeah.
frightening me. All right.
Mia.
I'm gonna click it.
Yeah, what if you got struck by lightning?
Tap! Your Honor, there is a problem with the witness's testimony.
I think it hit the cable, which caused the
coulda.
cable to break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, correct? Yes, what about it? Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere. Am I right? That's right, I passed 7th grade science. Now's not the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye.
But Ben Franklin!
Wait,
all his hard
wait,
work!
it is? Wait, are you telling me lightning just comes from, like, the sky?
It does?
Yes, Your Honor and Mr. Payne. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning? Point!
Ah!
Huh?
I forgot to say point.
It's okay. We don't say it every time.
I must admit that the thought had not occurred to me.
Ooh.
Just what kind of thought do occur to this guy anyway? You know
Sick
what?
bird.
I'm stopping that train right there. I don't want to know. Tap. This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered.
Voided.
But that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was, in fact, the victim of a stray bolt.
Objection! Objection! Well, then we would just charge Thor with murder, so it would still be a murder charge.
A murder
It appears the defense may be onto something, and Mr. Payne wants to sue a god. This is a very historical case. Could it be that the death was actually accidental? All right, you did it, Mia. I'll be taking that not guilty now if you don't.
Objection!
Of
It could also
course.
be Zeus. Did you forget about the Roman pantheon and the Greek pantheon? We could have Jupiter down here as well. It's just a gaggle of people it could be.
I mean, we could work in some like Chinese and Japanese gods and goddesses as well. The options are endless.
I'm far too white to consider those. I'm heard you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye.
We're canceled now.
I mean, it was Payne who said that,
Yeah,
so
true.
we
Yeah.
know he
Canceled.
wasn't a winner to begin with.
That's very true.
Huh?
Wing, wing, wing.
Oh,
I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. It's just Jupiter and Zeus. That's it. And Thor. I forgot about Thor. But then besides those, there are no other gods we need to consider. We found that there were no lightning strikes on that day at that location.
What?
What's more,
That would be amazing. The Lekatu. That's the last turnabout in this case, is we get a god to come as our linchpin witness.
Oh my
That's
god.
the crazy witness of the last turnabout.
that would be.
I mean, we can
awesome.
channel spirits. Why can't
be
we
epic,
channel
yeah.
gods?
Yes, I need it.
I mean, gods are just superpowered dead people.
You know, not all gods die. Some of them, in fact, can't die.
That's true, but we just can't summon those then.
Honestly, if we gave, like, capital G God a summons, he'd have to come. If he didn't, it's illegal. So,
But can you mail it
I-
to him with certified mail?
I'm just saying, God is not going to risk going to prison, okay? He wouldn't last a day
Out of all the institutions, jail can hold him.
easily. Listen, there's some places God wants to stay out of, and it's definitely the American jail system.
Feel like
I think that's a place a lot of people would like
yeah,
to stay out of.
exactly.
We have evidence that the electrical cable is definitely linked to this case.
Evidence, Mr. Payne.
I know it's
What
a
is-
first for me.
I know. I'm so proud of you. What is this evidence?
We're not proud of pain.
Well, you see, evidence
The
is the kind of
judge
thing
is
where
proud.
we have like proof that they did it in the form of this affidavit.
And who is this affidavit from?
I just gave it to you. Oh, you mean who signed it? The pharmacology students who were conducting experiments in their labs that day.
I seriously
Handed
thought,
over by Payne.
I seriously thought the judge was gonna say, and who is this affidavit? I would like to speak with him.
That would be very on brand
I
for
would
him,
have
wouldn't
died.
Allow me to read out to the court the testimony of the pharmacological students.
I'm upset. Ace Attorney needs to have
I got
a
that
character named Alfie David, and that's
it? Oh, it's gotta
a good
happen.
pun.
Alfalfa.
Alfalfa
David. All equipment in the labs lost power all of a sudden at around 3 p.m. that day.
Ugh, times.
Was it a
Blackouts.
blackout?
Oh my god, we have so many blackouts and power outages and broken clocks.
Ah, this is just like that second ever case with the giant statue and the...
Yeah.
Giant statue?
No, yeah.
The
in,
Thinker
Universal
statue.
Studios. In
Oh,
Universal
the
Studios.
monkey.
That was a
That was the
storm. There
third
was no
case.
power outage there.
Okay, well, it was a storm, and there was lightning, presumably. Okay.
I don't know about that, but okay.
All right. Okay. All of the labs' equipment runs on high voltage, Your Honor.
So, you're saying the equipment lost power because...
Precisely. It lost power because of the severed electrical cable.
Shit.
The power outage occurred at approximately 3 p.m. Wait,
What?
this actually has... Sorry, go ahead.
No, what were you going to say?
There's kind of all, like, I mean, technically, what if the lightning just struck Doug? Then there wouldn't be any evidence of lightning striking the ground or the area, and if the lightning had to pass through a cable first, it works out perfectly.
There we have it.
I'm thinking. See, I don't know if there is a way to record if lightning strikes a person and like it counts as a record. I'm thinking the lightning struck the power cable. Then the power cable's broken now, and then it electrocuted him. You know, that's what I'm thinking.
Which with the time of death listed in the autopsy report.
Exactly. In other words,
In other words.
I love this witness. The victim died as a result of the touching of the severed electrical cable.
The touching?
The
The
touching. He was bad touch. Bad touch.
All electric cables, bad touch.
Oh god.
According to the students, the cables were very old.
Oh no.
I want to give a very quick electrical storm safety PSA. If you ever see someone get electrocuted by a cable, or you're worried about somebody being like, never
Don't
ever
touch
run
them?
to them. Never go near them. Stay the fuck away. I was told a story.
Chat. Don't listen to her.
Why?
Lightning can't strike twice.
No.
therefore you're
I'm talking
immune-
about
No, no, no,
electrical
no.
cables.
No. Therefore, you're immune to electricity
That's
too.
not
because
how
where's
it works.
electricity,
No.
if not cable lightning?
The
huh?
reason is that somebody was unconscious in their car, and they thought that people outside thought that they were electrocuted because there was a down electrical cable. They ran to the car to save them, stepping in a puddle that was electrically charged, and multiple people got electrocuted and died. Well, that person actually didn't die. They were just asleep in their car where they were safe.
Dude.
Because the car is
And the worst
insulated.
part about it is, like, the medics arrived and they saw, like, a scene of dead bodies.
Yeah,
And one of the medics said to the other, and they're just like, what happened?
it's pretty
And the medic was
terrible.
like, well, they did this. And then he jumped in the
Oh
puddle
my
and
god,
he
no.
too died of
no.
electrification.
But it's a thing where it's like, if you're going to administer first aid, be safe first of yourself, because a lot of people die not looking at things.
It's a good life lesson.
Mm-hmm.
They were planning on having them replaced in the near future.
I see. So the school can be sued for this because they didn't replace the
Maybe.
cables in time?
I'm a criminal attorney, I don't know. But apparently, the cables had become so brittle
Very true, Lacative.
that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break.
That
That
sounds like
sounds
suing.
very sue-worthy.
That sounds very suable, I gotta say. Some sort of impact. Yeah, that sounds
Broke at
incredibly suable. Just
255.
not gonna
Okay.
lie.
However, there is one thing that still troubles me.
Everyone goes bald, Your Honor.
That's the personal thing that troubles me. The court thing that troubles me is if the cable could have been broken by any small bump.
Winston Payne, you're one to talk about just letting it go bald. I don't know.
Then it wouldn't have snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct?
Oof.
Well, I suppose you could say that.
Got
See,
it.
sometimes the judge has a brain and sometimes
once in a
the
while.
brain cell
It's-
is on holiday.
Yeah. A lot of times the brain cell is on holiday. Majority of the time.
It's like here, you can have the brain cell, but he doesn't have the brain cell to give
It
to
takes
anyone.
a Von Karma
Is no one to give to
vacation.
the brain cell.
Oh,
It really does. Miss Faye. Do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cable? Your Honor. I don't like how this is looking one bit. I have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion. Well then, let's hear it.
I feel like you don't give opinions in
Yeah, I
court.
thought opinions were a no-go.
Well, we were way past that, but yeah. That is not a thing.
I'm gonna say it was the umbrella.
I mean, strictly speaking, you can give your opinion in the form of a summation or an opening statement, but not during a case like this.
So that was in his hand, so that's not what hit it.
Yeah.
I think it
I
has
think it's
to
the
be
umbrella.
the umbrella. I don't know what else it could be. We don't have
Yeah.
any more evidence. This is one page of evidence. This is the least evidence we've had in a long, long time.
Yeah,
Hey,
right?
it's
I'm not
near
used
the
to
electrical pole. They're begging
Yeah.
for you to use
All
it.
right.
it. That's what I'm thinking.
Present.
Take that! Point! This is it! This is why the cable snapped. Uh-oh, this is generic dialogue.
Boing, 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 boing. Well, Your Honor.
But the music
But
stopped.
the music did stop.
Oh!
Sick burns all around today.
Ouch! I believe that the only thing that has snapped is the mind of the defense.
And it does take one to know one, Your Honor. One of your best lines yet.
Ouch, that was harsh.
God.
Please, Your Honor, give me one more chance.
Did you not lose health from that?
I did not.
Well, we're in tutorial land.
The fuck?
We're in tutorial
We don't
land.
lose
Health
health for a lot
doesn't
of things, if we're being
exist.
honest.
Alright, we have 10 hit points. That just took 2. We're down to
No,
8. I'm keeping
stop.
track. After we fail, we reload the save.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I don't make the
Roll
rules.
let's hear it.
Oh, God.
Okay,
Who
we also
or
have
what?
the option of who.
Who?
Yeah. Ooh. It's one of those two. 5, sure.
Hey. I don't think it's a what anymore.
I think it's a who for
I
sure.
think it has to be a who,
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah.
Dahlia or Swallow?
I don't think he hit it. He was knocked to the ground by Phoenix. What could he have hit it with if it wasn't the umbrella? I think it had to be her.
It could be his ass, but yeah, I agree.
All right.
Take no.
No. Nah.
Well, Your Honor. Oh, Your Honor, that was even better a second time.
The second time around. Jeez. Hello,
Okay. All right. Do we want to try? Okay. No, but
I don't know
am
what.
I thinking of this wrong?
The
Because
pill
in my
bottle?
mind, I'm thinking that.
That's the last
But
thing.
I'm also wondering if it could be like Doug when he was pushed. Did he knock into it? But in my mind, the cable's like suspended in the air.
It is
So
suspended
you gotta
in the
throw
air.
something to hit. All right, let's try pill bottle.
That's the, yeah, we're not
Why would
losing
it be
health,
the
so.
pill?
No.
No.
Bro.
What the
Well,
hell?
Your Honor.
God.
That was even better the third time around, Your
Oh my
Honor.
god.
Chat,
Oh,
are we
this is
stupid?
sad. I don't. No, don't help us,
Right.
chat. This is not a. This
No,
is
no,
not a
don't
call
help
for
us.
help.
This
You
is
are
just
stupid.
tutorial. We got
This
this.
is not a call for
Very
help.
stupid indeed.
Okay. Let's.
Yeah.
Do we
It was
want
the
to do?
attorney's badge.
No, it was not.
Okay. So, damn, I thought we were on it with the umbrella.
Go back to Dahlia.
I think it's Doug.
We're doing wait, did we already do Dahlia?
Yeah, we did Dahlia.
Oh.
That got us yelled at.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Do
It's
Doug?
between Doug and Phoenix.
I find that hard to swallow.
So we're doing Doug? I mean, we don't lose
let's
health.
do Doug.
This is the trial and error one
No,
we've ever
this
done.
isn't it.
All right,
This is one
Phoenix
that's called
then.
Trial and Tribulations.
Yeah, really
I
though.
feel stupid.
Your Honor,
I feel
that was
really
even better. The
stupid on this
fourth
Why
one.
do
round.
I feel
I
stupid?
don't like this one. I don't understand this
What
one.
are the pictures? Show us the pictures. Go back to the pictures. What are the pictures?
The only
Show
thing
us
we
the
have
pictures.
left is
Go back to the
Phoenix.
pictures.
I'm at the
Why are you going back
pictures.
to the pictures?
I'm at
Show
the
me
pictures.
the pictures.
No, Ori, the pictures of the crime
Oh.
scene.
I'm going to literally commit Celestin Pax.
Oh my god, this is him chilling.
This is why I thought it was the umbrella.
I
it's in
agree.
the scene.
I
it's
agree.
sitting near the thing. Why
the
isn't
umbrella
it the
seemed the
umbrella?
best as well. Then
Oh.
we have him with
Wait
the
a second.
pills in his thing.
I noticed something. Can you go back
Oh,
to the
yeah,
original
yeah,
picture?
yeah. Okay. What?
Okay. It could be in the other hand, but I'm noticing no pill bottle in that hand.
That is very true, but that also doesn't have
Or
the
maybe
watch.
it's blocked.
That also doesn't have
Yeah.
the watch, so I feel
Yeah,
So
like
maybe it's the other hand.
it must be the other hand. I feel
I'm
like
just taking notes.
we only got
at this
Phoenix.
point.
That's it. There's nothing else.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Phoenix.
Why would you ever
Why
fucking
is it
throw your
Phoenix?
clients?
I don't know,
I-
Dylan. This one's stupid.
There's no chance.
This
Come
one has-
on, please.
What am I
I
doing?
feel dumb.
Am I presenting this?
Present.
Fuck.
It's Phoenix. Why is it Phoenix? All right, we're about to
Listening
find
back
out.
his testimony? I don't.
Why
Your
are
Honor.
you throwing your own client under the fucking bus?
Please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony. It took me a while, but I got here. The defendant's testimony. He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise.
This is not what the fucking question asked. This is
That-
not what the question asked.
No.
This is what.
Wait.
the
Let
fuck?
it go 2 more lines, and then we can.
We'll
freak out.
see if it comes around.
Ugh.
Now, this happened at around 3 p.m., correct? Yes, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that? The lab equipment lost power at 2:55 p.m., which fits right in Mr. Wright's timeline. In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage.
What the fuck? How did he hit the what?
Did he push him up?
He didn't hit anything.
Listen.
Did he kamehameha him
I
into
was
the
right.
sky? How
I
did
d-
he hit the wire?
We were
The
asked
wire-
what
The
what
wire
snapped
is
it,
suspended.
It was
and I
Doug.
said
Doug's-
Doug's ass. Remember?
But they didn't accept it.
Yeah, you called it.
But they didn't accept Doug's ass. They did.
Okay,
See,
this
yes,
one
thank you,
frustrates
Legacy.
me
Hate
because
it.
the way I am imagining the scene in my mind, like telephone wires, electrical wires, are up in the sky. I think what they're saying now, because I think this is how they're piecing it together, is that the wires were super fragile. They could snap at anything. So I think what they're suggesting here is the vibration of Doug hitting the ground
Doug's
is
big
what
motherfucking cake just
Doug's
made a
cake.
sizable
Doug's
event
cake
that
caused
shook
the power outage.
and caused
Well,
the power outage. But
you
his
don't understand.
profile didn't
What is
count.
this?
Mr.
I
Wright's
didn't
side
like
smash
that.
actually has a ground pound effect.
Ah, yeah.
as though
you can spike off of it. So.
No.
yeah.
Oh my
This
God.
this one fucked with me because the way I'm imagining it is something needs to hit the wire itself, i.e. needs to be thrown towards it in
All
order
right.
for it to snap.
Either
just
way,
need to
Bad. Slap
Doug's
slap.
profile
Just
should have
need to
counted.
chill.
That's the biggest thing.
It should.
I don't
We
give a
all
shit.
agree. We
Doug's
all agree.
profile
It's
should
all
count.
fine.
We can be
Oh,
pissed,
yes.
Dylan.
The
Let me be
prosecution
pissed.
also came to that same conclusion just now.
Whoa!
And it was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted.
Objection! I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means I can't agree with you. Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella?
All I see is him in the shadow realm.
Okay, but you also see the umbrella near the electrical pole.
I don't understand this case anymore. This one
Can we
hurts
just-
my brain.
It doesn't matter. Just chill.
This one went roundabout, but it's okay. Let's move on.
It doesn't matter.
That's right. The victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. His cape was too much for it.
He had the
It was that
badonka-dunks.
impact that caused the cable to break.
Exactly, it was the Shadow Realm.
Well, that makes sense. And then the victim was electrocuted, and that cake was lost forever.
It flattened, exploded like balloons.
No, Brush, I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no. It doesn't make sense at all. If the victim was shoved into the far pole, then he couldn't have been electrocuted by this severed cable in the foreground here.
I don't...
Okay, so what they're saying is the case makes no sense.
Yeah.
Which is the conclusion we reached. Perfect, we're all on the same page.
It also makes no sense to me.
In other words,
My brain is too tiny for this case.
someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim. Point.
Well, things were looking really bad for Mr. Thor.
Yeah, they're not looking good for him.
Oh god, T-Dude, no.
Order in the court. Ah, the lamentations of my enemy. How I've longed to hear them.
Mia, what is best in life?
Lamentations of my enemy.
To crush your enemies, to see them driven before you.
Like the
And
scent
the
of fresh
lamentations
lemon
of their
you see.
female witnesses.
You taught me well, Grossberg. You taught me well.
That's why he's so rotund. More crushing to be had.
Oh no, those. No, no.
It's true. The defense is absolutely correct.
No, it's my chronic kidney disease as to why.
There doesn't seem, what is it, Miss Dahlia?
Judge, sir, may I say something? The Madame's attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember them.
What the?
What? What?
Please, just once more. May I please testify one last time? Please, Mr. Judge?
She's so fucking guilty. Of course, it's alright. Just go right ahead and give your new testimony. This isn't suspicious at
Oh
all.
my god.
I love that. Mars is like, this isn't even the defendant, but she's guilty because she's sussy.
She's so sussy! She's putting on an act! I see through her
the sussy
lies.
part,
Witness
Bonzoid.
lies on the stand. You're guilty of the crime.
Yes, it will be eventually,
You know,
T-Dude.
if you have to revise your testimony more than once, there's a problem. This is it. She's finally starting to show her true colors. Finally, something other than pink.
Why do I hear the sound of my wife? What's going on?
What?
Wait, what does that mean?
I need a moment after that. Oh god.
It means that's the sound he's greeted with day and night in his dead-end marriage.
Oh, I did not.
I'm
put
trying
two
to
and two
recover,
together.
Dylan, not be driven further into fits of laughter. Oh my god.
I am officially out of water.
The truth is, Feeny pushed him twice.
Oh my god.
The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him. But Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind. The cable snapping and then Dougie being electrocuted. It all occurred in less than a minute. It was frame perfect.
Well, we have the watch that says 3, right? So
Yeah.
we know
indeed.
it wasn't a minute.
Yeah, that's complete utter bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So after being shoved,
Exactly, T-Dude.
the victim got up and tried to run away.
And that is when their friend had pushed him for the second time.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Feeny, but I just have to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I Mr. Judge?
Oh, of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are.
I just couldn't believe my Feeny was such a cold-hearted killer.
Now then, Miss Fairy, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Alrighty, Electric Boogaloo.
Part 2.
Wow, I just realized that I have to cry as Dahlia and I had to cry as Phoenix in one case.
You also had to cry as Adrian Andrews.
Yeah, you keep getting a lot of the crying characters.
Yeah.
Coincidence?
Okay.
I think not.
I
Wow.
don't think we need to push this. This is kind of
Yeah.
straightforward. I said don't need to.
Oh, I thought I heard. I think we need to press this. There was no.
No,
don't
I said I
in the
don't
sentence.
think to. It's pretty straightforward. Oh well, all right.
Sorry.
I'm probably wrong. Hold it, Miss Hawthorne. Previously, in your testimony, you said the following. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie.
Oh god. I know. I'm sorry. I just wanted to protect Feeny.
So that's why you basically lied to the court?
Basically.
I was a bad girl. I know. Mr. Judge, she's being a big meanie.
Yes.
Would you please forgive little old me for perjury?
Cap, of course he won't. Point, what you did is called perjury. Oh, come on now. It was just a little old white lie.
Oh,
Rules
God.
don't matter in court. We'll forget it this time, but please be more careful from now on, alright?
Well, Judge, isn't that my decision as the prosecutor? I think I'd like to punish this one.
Well, I don't care about
No.
you, Sir Prosecutor Dickhead, but thank you so much, Mr. Judge.
Not at all.
You just deprived me of Santa, Judge, and I'm sad.
We
It was
did
only
Santa
three
Gumshoe
hoes.
and Santa Gant.
Oh,
We don't
I'm
need Santa
sorry.
Judge.
He
Give
was
me
flustered.
Santa
He could
Judge.
only. He was flustered. He could only manage 3 hoes.
No, that's
Oh,
the
that
problem.
didn't come out right.
I want him to be a flustered
Fuck.
Santa.
Ho 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 ho!
It's way more than 3!
It was more than 3. That's what you wanted.
I said flustered Santa, not flustered Tiger Woods.
Ho ho ho!
God damn you.
What do you want from me?
I don't know.
I'm being held at gunpoint to do Santa Judge.
Say the Santa line. I need Santa in September.
Oh, it's like that. It's like Spider-Man. Finish the prayer.
Oh my god.
The judge had better be more careful himself. A dark alley is friendlier than that girl.
Okay. Oh. Beware, Your Honor.
Beware,
hey,
Your
we
Honor.
got a.
Oh my God, that's an actual achievement.
We got an achievement, so I'm glad that I pressed it, even though you told me not to.
Hey, I didn't know it. I forgot achievements were part of things. So,
Alright.
sure, we can press this.
You want
Why the
to?
hell not?
Okay.
Yeah, why not? Hold it!
We need more Dahlia voice.
You're saying you actually saw the victim get pushed into the electrical pole.
I know he doesn't look it, but Feeny can be a bit of an imp when he wants to be.
I believe you mean simp.
I mean, that
Oh.
too.
Oh, really? That's not how I'd describe a loved one.
But I never imagined that he would cause an electrical cable to break. Feeny is really scary when he gets mad.
Yeah, she sounds like a very dangerous individual indeed.
No, it's
Look at
squirrels
that
in my
pig
pants.
sweater! Ferocious. Okay, this, trying to run away. Hold it! So let me get this straight. You were happily listening to music on your headphones while you watch this scene unfold.
These are the contradictions. What?
Objection. Miss
I thought that was more of a wah.
I'll have to ask you to stop badgering the witness. Like I said, that's my job. For later.
I debated it being a cry, but she had no tears. She had like sweat, so I chose a
Wario. Wah. 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 Wario.
Alright.
True, we would be more of a Waluigi.
I wasn't happy. I was so scared that I couldn't even move. All I could do was stand there and cheer them on.
What the fuck? What?
You said you were scared.
You encouraged it?
Fight! Change channel. Fight! Change channel. Fight!
You know, you could be guilty of the crime of murder if you encourage the murder, right?
I didn't know that actually.
The judge loves
Well-
me.
That's a thing?
Yeah!
Daluigi.
You're an accomplice if you aid or encourage the crime.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah?
Think about it
If
that
someone's
way.
like, I kind of want to kill my boss, but like, I don't really want to risk jail time. And you're just like, oh, come on, your boss sucks. And you're just like, yeah, okay, you're right, I'll kill him. He's like, yes. And you're guilty
Okay,
of murder.
so what if you're standing in the back room and you're just like there with popcorn, like, yeah, get him?
Probably something.
There's an argument to be made that you're also guilty.
Damn.
There was real cases like that. Like, there was.
Because I was
some,
wondering
you
if it
know,
was like bystander effect.
Like if
or
you're just a
something like that.
bystander, that's fine. But if you're like actively encouraging it,
So maybe
it's possible
eating
you could become an
popcorn, but
accomplice.
cheering is where the line is drawn.
It's up to a jury to really determine if that counts. So
The popcorn encourages me to put on a show, so you know.
the popcorn definitely wouldn't rise to the level.
It should cheer them on. What do you mean by that?
Being an accomplice in most jurisdictions, in fact all of them, is actually the same now as being the actual causer of the crime. So back in the day, an accomplice was like a separate thing. Oh, I'm being charged as an accomplice to murder, whatever. But now, accomplice liability is just a theory of how you committed murder. So you can commit murder by pulling the trigger, or you can commit murder by being the getaway driver and thus aiding the murderer. But you've committed murder. You didn't pull any trigger, you didn't kill any human, but because you were working with the murderer and your specific intent was to help them, you're an accomplice and you're guilty of murder, and you'll go to jail for as long as the judge sentences you, but it could be as long as the actual killer.
Being an accomplice is a non-joke crime.
True!
There you go.
Yeah.
Typically, in reality, the judge will sentence them to less time because they didn't actually pull the trigger, but they don't have to.
Well, I wish the best for them both, and that they would give the fight their all. To the death!
Very sweet of you to be so supportive. I'm benign.
And what happened after that?
Feeny crashed into him from behind. Okay, sure, let's press. Hold it! That doesn't sound quite right. There were handprints found on the chest of the victim's leather jacket. Mr. Payne, were there also prints found on the back of his leather jacket?
Whoop. Whoop, whoop.
Well, no, there weren't, but what if he was wearing it backwards?
Madam Faye, I suggest that you listen a little more carefully, huh?
Huh?
I said that he crashed into him from behind, right? My Feeny wouldn't leave any prints behind in that case, would he?
Guys, if you're having an enthusiastic conversation behind a building and people are like getting really excited about it and your girl is there cheering you on and you crash into him from behind multiple times over and over, that's
You're
just
having
homosexual.
a nice,
That's
friendly
just
conversation.
gay sex. That is not what she is describing.
And the court record will call them besties.
Yeah. Thank you,
All
Mark.
right. Press this. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
so.
Cause she's saying less than a minute. So I
Exactly.
feel like by pressing this, we'll get to where we need to be.
I hate to admit it, but it didn't last more than a minute. My Feeny can be a bit of...
He doesn't have
We're
any
done.
stamina.
I can't anymore.
We don't call him Weenie, we call him Feeny.
Did you actually witness the moment the victim was electrocuted?
I'm sorry. I didn't actually see it. I turned my eyes away because even though I
couldn't-
really wanted them to fight, I just couldn't look.
I didn't want them to That's understandable.
It got a little too heated for me.
Oh yes, indeed. It would have been a horrific sight for anyone to behold.
Well,
I'm
Your
not a
Honor,
bigot.
isn't it like a little... Isn't it a little bit... Okay, I'm not gonna go there.
I would have turned away if it was a man and a woman. It didn't matter. It was just I didn't want to watch at all.
That's the perfect line she would have said.
If I don't figure out the contradiction here, it's all over. She didn't have much time to come up with her lie, so this is my best chance. There must be a hole in her testimony somewhere. Think, Mia.
Think.
Think, Mia, think!
Okay. I
Okay,
think we
so
want
it's
to do
clearly
the
that
watch
line. I think we want the watch.
on the. It happened in
Yeah,
a minute.
the time. The thing I said like
Yeah,
10
exactly.
minutes ago?
Uh-huh.
That
Yes.
thing.
Well, we had to get all
We
the
had to be sure.
dialogue.
No,
We
I'm
now
not,
know there are achievements.
Is that
I'm not criticizing you guys. I'm
okay?
just,
Hold on. Is that this one that says cause of death at 3 p.m. or is that this one that says the watch is stopped at the time of death?
Let's check the watch again just to make sure the times
It
line
does
up.
say. It actually says even later than 3.
Yeah, I think it's perhaps that one.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, it says like 3:05. Much later.
Okay, and the cable snapped at 2:55. Did
Yeah.
they
All right.
say?
Yeah.
We have to have a quick chat, a quick round table to discuss.
Go the
an
affidavit real quick.
important- Chad is having
Yeah,
a
2:55.
dialogue about jelly sandwiches.
Oh
Okay,
no.
what?
Are sandwiches with just bread and jelly good? Yes or no?
Yeah, why not?
I would say
Okay.
so.
When I make peanut
Yeah.
butter
Well,
jelly,
I
the jelly
agree.
is the.
I
is
would
the
definitely eat a jelly sandwich.
benefit.
If you add peanut butter to that jelly sandwich, it becomes top tier as opposed to mid tier.
Mm.
Yeah, if it's good peanut butter.
Pastry Puff, you're in chat, and you're a valuable member.
You will
are
always
Chad.
be acknowledged.
Alrighty.
Peanut
Okay.
butter alone and jelly alone are just mid. Like they're
So-
good. But they're not like ooh.
So the affidavit says the cable broke at 2:55.
I think we're doing the watch. Is what
I
we
think
want.
it's the watch, yeah, not
Well,
the
it's even
autopsy.
later than 3, the time of death. The watch stopped even later than that.
So
I
it's
think the
definitely
watch.
not less than a minute.
Exactly.
It's way more.
The music stopped.
Objection! Tap! That's enough, witness.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Oh, I'll make you understand in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture?
Oh, that medicine. That's the one Feeny likes to take for his cold.
It's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch.
Oh, look, they turned it right side up for us. Look at being
Oh,
able
how
to read time
considerate.
again.
It stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m.
Yeah.
Yes, and your point is, Miss Faye. Tap! My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping?
Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55 from yeah.
Tap! Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Point! What exactly happened during this 10-minute
That is a
interval?
long time.
Tap! The defense proposes that It was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow.
Did it? Was it her? Was it her?
Order in the what the?
Objection! This is nonsense. The real murderer?
Objection! Even you can't deny that the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for.
Objection! Of course I can deny it. I would just be wrong. Wait, well, then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it?
Brush. There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene. Was there a window of opportunity for the real killer? Miss Faye, is the defense ready to indict someone as this real killer?
Kill me, slay me, end me.
That's what I'm trying to do. Bye, Dahlia.
That's me. I don't want to die.
It's finally time.
I live on in Phoenix.
Is the defense finally ready to file a prosecutor's information as to who the person really is?
Yes.
No, Your Honor, that would be the prosecutor's job. I don't think so.
Not in this courtroom.
Not in California, Japania. I forgot her. Japanifornia, thank you.
Or San Francisco.
Or San Francisco just rolls off the tongue so much easier.
Japan Francisco.
Japan Francisfornia. There we go.
Oh, God.
It's finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Yes, Your Honor. We are ready. Very well. But remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized.
Neo Old Japan.
New Old Japan. Ah, nice reference.
Think very carefully before you speak, Miss Faye.
I heard that as click very carefully before you speak.
Naylor, who is the real killer? We're all leaning with Dahlia, right?
There literally can be no. Out of all of the people we have
There's
in profiles,
no one else.
there's literally not
We
another.
literally don't have another alternative
We literally
except
don't
for
have
using Grossberg, and that would be just funny.
That would just be
Yeah,
dumb.
or Payne. God, look at Payne with his. Cat mouth. I don't know what that is.
He's a wooing for sure.
He really is. All right.
He's
well, we're
trying and
presenting
it's not working.
Dahlia.
Bye, Dahlia. Take that! It could only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne.
What? How could you?
The defense is grasping at straws.
Tap! 10 minutes passed before the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing during that whole time, Miss Hawthorne?
That's true. I could do
Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought?
that. I agree, Parry. Phoenix and other defense attorneys should be making fucking bank for the amount of work they have to do.
Well, actually, put a pin in that. Maybe I take it
Phoenix
back.
makes no
Oh.
bank.
Here's why, yeah, because, well, Phoenix has to put together the truth and piece together the evidence and do a detective's job as well, and, also do some prosecuting. The prosecutor has to spend half his time finding the real evidence and witnesses, and the other half making up shit. And so, look at all this work he's going through.
Yes, all that time
Do you see how
It's
hard
very
Manfred von
tiring.
Karma works? Yeah. Manfred von Karma had to hire an assassin, make them have a fake persona,
Oh my god.
Manfred von Karma? What?
He didn't
Yeah.
hire an assassin, he just wrote him a letter.
well, he wrote the assassin a letter
yeah.
and, explained...
He had to
Oh,
blackmail
yeah,
him
yeah.
in a specific way, convince
Yeah,
him.
he
being
went through all this
persuasive
shit.
Through text is very tough. No
TG.
chat GPT at the time.
Dude,
I just don't think of
Uh.
Robert Hammond as an assassin, so.
he literally assassinated that guy. Dude, this is like the fucking... God.
I can't.
This, it's so TikTok generation for my brain to process.
The line?
Oh, jeez.
What T-Dude said, he's like... I just realized Among Us is just extremely simplified court cases. He's like...
Yeah. But if
Okay.
Among Us is werewolf, then isn't werewolf also extremely simplified court cases?
Okay, all this is saying that a court, what is this
Being
called?
suspicious. Being
No.
suspicious
Not
is
even being
definitely the
suspicious.
court.
Holding a meeting to discuss who stole the cookie out of the cookie jar is a very simplified court case.
Me coming home when someone ate my food and the dog is looking really guilty and is covered in my food. This is just Among Us, guys.
Did you say this line, Mars?
I said this a
Oh,
while
okay.
ago.
You were laughing too
Yeah.
hard, then my apologies.
Point. I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you. Order! Miss Faye! What? I mean, why? That is to say, tap! Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands. Oh, strong wind! They blew away and they came back!
How can you say something so mean, Madam Faye? I didn't do anything.
Miss Faye, this is a very serious charge! Oh!
Hold it! Your Honor, please, I have something I want to say.
You? What is it? You're contaminating the stand!
Please, strike everything the Fitz just said from the record.
Oh, he's protecting his girl.
What the? Are you daft?
You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that.
Ugh, I was not ready to be his voice.
Mr. Wright, get back in your seat! Bailiff, grab that man!
Leave my Dolly alone!
Bailiff. Bailiff, he didn't mean to grab him there.
I'm
Who
going
is
to
this?
say that this is Dahlia.
Okay.
And if it's not, we'll have someone else say it.
Sigh that boy. Okay.
Oh, it's Grossberg.
Oh, it's Ghostberg!
Hey, he's got himself in way over his head.
Oh, welcome back from the basement. Mr. Grossberg, you're back.
Yes, sorry. I had to wait. My COPD prevented me from coming up the stairs too quickly, you see. But it seems I've arrived just in the nick of time.
Dylan is learning so much about chronic
Can we
diseases from
get
just playing
a
Grossberg in
counter
this
for
one.
every different disease Dylan lists, please?
I found the police report on the incident in your newspaper clipping.
Okay.
So vague of a description. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
You better take a good look at it. It, details how you came to lose your boyfriend.
Holy shit, Mia is a tragic person. Holy crap.
Okay, Mia has had a rough friggin'
All right,
life.
let's look at
Jeez.
this. Let's look
Yeah.
at this court
We
shit.
got a second page.
All right, in the courthouse
Diego.
cafeteria.
Okay, I read that as armadillo
Diego
instead of Armando.
Armando, Diego Armando, a lawyer.
Dahlia was the suspect.
Yeah,
Yes.
a year ago.
That's page 1 of 2. Keep going. Armando ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case.
Oh my
Traces of
God.
poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or on the victim's person. On the suspect.
Fuck.
Suspects.
It's in the necklace.
Yeah, it's in
They,
that.
they
gift that she
specifically
gave to
drew
Phoenix.
attention to the
Oh,
bottle in the
that was a
necklace.
I'm gonna die. Jesus
That's where it
Christ.
is. I guarantee. If I am
100%.
wrong,
No,
if
that's
I am
it.
wrong, I'm going to scream.
Why the
That's it.
fuck wouldn't you go back to the necklace and show me and chat.
A
Small bottle
bottle.
necklace.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that's where
Yeah.
the
It's
poison
definitely
was.
it. Yeah, now we
What?
have the reason,
Sitting
Patifa.
on
Now we have the reason.
couch.
Been found
Rather.
died.
The defense has made a very serious accusation. Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, really, Your Honor, well, that is,
May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor?
don't you worry, my dear. I have the situation well in hand. That is, go right ahead.
Thanks! Madam Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie? My sweet ex-boyfriend, Dougie?
Yes, I am.
Dad face, yes.
Did I stutter? Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow.
Oh, I see.
Don't bring it
Case
up.
Repo.
Don't bring it up. Okay.
Wait, I gotta check chat now.
It's the boyfriend thing is why
Oh.
Mia constantly hurt Grossberg whenever Phoenix said anything lovey-dovey about Dahlia.
Oh man, that hurts.
Yeah.
Point! But you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright.
Objection. I told you that you should let me handle this.
Well, you did a crap job of it.
Sorry. Please go ahead.
Did you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. It's just too much for poor little me to bear.
I believe the girl is trying to ask what on earth her motive would be.
In so many words?
The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must.
Okay. What is this? Oh.
Oh, flashback time. 8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building.
Is there a cafeteria in the courtroom, Dylan? Is that
Courthouses?
a normal thing?
It can. Probably not usually, but the courthouse that I'm nearest, they have like a little concession stand. There's not like a place to eat the shit you get there, but you can get like a pretzel.
Interesting. Take
Well, that's
me
nice.
out to the courthouse.
What it's really for is for lawyers to buy like coffee.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
see.
I
And
imagine you guys
nachos.
need a lot of it. And then that same day, the two of them accidentally meet. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Further testimony? What about?
About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
This is a long
Objection. What could that possibly have to do with this case?
Objection! The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant. Am I correct? Tap! Well, I have evidence to suggest that she, in fact, had a very good reason.
Very well then. The court grants the defense's request. Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a bit longer?
I really would. Of course not, Mr. Judge. I mean,
Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne.
oh god.
They
it.
could have called it anything else.
Hurt it. Well, it has a lot
We
of
were on
lore.
a date
Patifa.
at Feeny Hut Juniors.
Oh my god. Feeny Hut
Somebody
General.
Photoshop that, please.
I'm sorry, Ori, in the future, who's editing this video.
Thanks.
Yeah, I said somebody. It doesn't have to be Ori.
You know
It
it's gonna
does
be
have
Ori.
to be Ori.
Who else is
It's
it gonna
definitely gotta be Ori.
You know what? It's all worth it because when I say sorry, future Ori, and then when she's editing the video, she'll be like, "You're not sorry," and then now I can say, "Yes, I am," and then even though she'll definitely write, "No, you're not."
This is too many layers that we're going in right now.
This is so meta.
Oh my
Time
God.
travel.
The more layers, the more likely she gives up and stops trying to keep up with it.
That's a lie.
You're wrong, future Ori. I disagree with the text
Oh
you put
my
on screen.
God.
Unless, of course, it makes me look
We're
bad.
done.
In which case, I agree with
Stop.
That was brilliant.
I met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat.
That may be a medical condition.
I have arrhythmia.
Ah, yes. I can relate to that as well.
I can't feel my face when I'm with him. It's called a stroke. But we've been going out ever
Jesus.
since that fateful day.
Oh god. Okay, hold on.
That's
I didn't
Phoenix
expect that to happen.
interjecting.
I'm like sitting here.
Have fun, Ori.
So lovey-wovey, we literally make people sick. It's just jealousy, I think.
Okay, but if I recall, Phoenix said that the only time she talks to him is when she's asking for the necklace back.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're
Give
not
it back.
going out all the time.
Bro, that's so sad.
She just
is.
can't get the damn necklace back.
Phoenix is just still so hung up on Edgeworth that any moment that someone is like, "Ah, yes, affection," he was like, "Okay, I guess I'll take it." This is
Poor
it.
boy is so touch-starved.
He really is. He's studying art and law on the side. He never goes
On
out.
the side.
He never goes
No,
out.
absolutely not. Mr. Wright, do that again and you will be held in contempt of court.
Sorry!
And now we enter the final act of our little drama.
As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her, Tiger.
Like fresh lemon, you see.
What?
You'll say that later in life.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't
How do you-
think we need to press that.
How do you know that?
How do I know that?
Nostra or
No.
Nostrory Damus.
I don't think we need to press that.
I do. We press it right now. Go back.
All right.
Oh,
all
you
right,
think
all right.
so? Really?
No, I just want to see what she says.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Pressing.
Hold it! The courthouse reading room? That's a strange place to meet the love of your
You
life.
meet them anywhere, anytime.
That's not true,
Like the
Madam Faye.
bathroom.
After all, Feeny was not only an art student, is not only an art student, but he's also planning on becoming a lawyer.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne.
I'm also studying to be a lawyer on the side. It seems the thing to do.
And as far as I know, you are a literature student, so tell me, what was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room? Really?
Reading courthouse
Let me
Literature?
guess.
Reading?
Let me guess.
What?
I bet you she was studying a lawyer on his side.
Oh god.
Eh.
This line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with our murder case.
Lawyer Dahlia is a terrifying thought.
It is.
Miss Faye, I'm warning you, if this has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case.
I have to remember the judge is on Dahlia's side. I better tread carefully.
Keep pressing.
No, I kind of want to wait and see.
We never stop pressing in this house, boys! Dylan?
You just listen. I literally asked you to press this as a joke. Okay?
Okay.
So on 95% of situations, I say we just keep pressing. And on this one too.
Alright.
I concede. Tap! Your Honor, if you'll allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Latitude?
Face.
It's not the word I would have
Length.
chose, but okay.
Who knows?
I think we should just give her
Leniency?
some longitude, Your Honor.
Yeah, right? Please ask her to continue on with her testimony.
Okay, it literally didn't matter what we chose.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe not.
Very well. Young lady, I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room?
More like who?
Actually, this is stuff that's happening.
Yeah.
If it pleases your honor, the answer is simply this. My testimony from the other time.
Okay, prostrate.
This got new information.
Research for a paper.
I had come to this courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing.
Press.
Sorry I said that before you could read it, Ori.
How
I'm just like
dare
trying to
you.
take in every detail.
Press.
Yeah, I press. Hold it! You were writing a paper on what?
Objection.
On the relationship between modern Senryu poetry and the criminal underworld.
That is very niche. Ho ho ho! That sounds like a fascinating research idea.
Was that Santa enough, Dylan?
Your Honor, I have to ask for a brief recess. I just heard Santa, and I need to give him my wish list.
Perfect. I put my all into that one too.
Am I getting old? Now I've even forgotten what I've forgotten.
Oh hey, it's all about Judge.
I'm 13 and this is deep.
Again with the midlife crisis stuff?
Probably pastry puff.
Mia, why did that girl really come to the courthouse? Isn't that what you wanted to know? And speaking of forgetting things, you haven't forgotten the police report, have you? Please read the police report. I went to a lot of trouble to get it, my dear. And my thalassemia is flaring up at the very moment. So please be sure to read it carefully.
I
Do
guess
you
they're
just have a
saying.
list in front of you of various diseases?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
I think it's literally saying that we present
The
news
police report
article
on that
here.
line.
Yeah, exactly.
But I do want to go further. Like, because I think there is. Well, no.
The
it
moment our eyes
probably
met,
would
I
take
skipped
us-
a beat. We've been going out like, oh, sorry.
Listen
See,
to me,
I
Mia. That woman
thought.
is the judge in the palm of her hand, you see. So the only way to discredit her is to find a contradiction in her testimony.
See, I thought the contradiction was going to be in that she says they're going out every day and they're not, so like this relationship
But
is
we don't
dishonest.
have-
But we have a line and we have something to present, so I think this is the way the game wants us to go.
And we literally have no evidence that says about Phoenix's thing
Yeah,
about like
I agree.
the other thing.
I agree.
Well, that could have just been dialogue.
Very little
It's,
information.
it's
time.
not the newspaper clipping. I think it's the history.
Oh, okay.
Very little information is being presented in the... Oh, okay.
Sorry. You think it's this one?
Yes.
Police report. You're right.
I mean, they did literally say present the police
yeah.
report.
And she's a suspect in it, so.
Exactly.
Present. Music stopped.
Objection! Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you?
Yeah, Major Pup just beat you to it. I just read it.
Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason?
He certainly has the beard, Lakitu.
Objection? Well, what is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye?
Because I know I've won. 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy.
As is wont to happen in the courthouse.
Yeah,
Another
they're quite
tragedy?
common.
Do you mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned?
The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report. And that
Okay.
name is
Objection.
Dahlia Hawthorne.
This in real life would be a mistrial. You cannot do this. If the prosecutor did it, and she's... Since Mia's prosecuting right now, it's no good.
Dahlia Hawthorne?
Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eye, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
That what Dylan got me. What?
Point. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago.
Mia, did you forget the Sandoval case?
Order! This is unbelievable! I can't believe I didn't recognize her! It's true then, the loveliest
Objection.
road can hide the deadliest thorns.
Miss Faye, that's not fair. She wasn't convicted. You can't slander my witness over an unrelated case. I, Winston Payne, will not allow the court to.
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking
pardon me. Go right ahead, my lady.
It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me.
I can see why. I mean,
Express some interest, huh?
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
I see.
but my boyfriend Feeny, he
also poisoned that prosecutor's drink. I didn't know
I
how
ran
to tell
into
no.
him.
Your Honor, he wanted to be my boyfriend, and I already had one, so he killed him, and then.
Oh, but that means that Diego Armando was cheating on Mia.
With a 19-year-old.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, this is just me mixing things up. Ignore that one. You can cut that one out. It's fine. It's fine.
No, I
Okay,
won't.
please do.
I won't.
I know you won't, but
Oh,
you
no.
can.
Future
I
Ori,
can't.
please.
No.
All right, but at least future Ori can edit on screen some text that doesn't make me look as bad. I'm sure.
My cries have been ignored.
Yes.
Okay, I've tied the two crimes together. Now I've just got to stay on the offensive.
Well done, Mia.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I
Fucking
hate
what the fuck?
The first line, the second line.
Oh, you lit a fire in my heart. And my folliculitis and my tuchus.
Took it.
I can only tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids.
You should really get that checked out, Grossberg, please. Go to the doctor.
You must be in so much damn pain.
I could too.
I am. Every morning, I cry myself awake in the morning, and every night I cry myself to sleep. My bone is made of sandpaper.
Oh my god.
I have glass bones and paper skin.
There you go.
Clearly.
I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons. I'm very, into reading about poisons, but
I was gonna say,
that-
from what I heard, it could fit in a vial about the size of Phoenix's necklace. In fact, the poison could be administered with one
tasteless
with one
when
fell
added to coffee. Only coffee.
It would act in exactly 3.5 minutes flat. At the point
But
they would
I've
suffer
only
respiratory
heard
failure.
that. I've never.
Yeah.
I didn't know about this. I just overheard everything.
Just rumors, Your Honor.
Subscribe to Poisoners Monthly. It's totally unrelated.
Do you do poison, Your Honor?
Okay,
Poison. This is a patisserie.
Oh god.
Could you kill an attorney like this? Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. You see, I'm innocent. Even though I know such weird poisons, I wouldn't know where to get a poison like that. I just go around
This
asking
is
random
so
business owners,
fucking-
do you do poison?
Your Honor, the poison that was used can only be obtained in Peru by a very particular merchant. I wouldn't even know where to find Jose at this time of year.
You know how they tell you that it's like you could get abs if you laugh for like 24 hours straight or something? My abs feel like they're starting to go through it right now. Oh my god, I'm in actual
guys,
pain.
we're getting that beach body just by playing Ace Attorney. Yeah, we are Grossberg at this point. We feel it.
Oh, pain. Oh,
So that's what happened here 8 months ago.
the...
However, as you heard from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I mean,
She
didn't
just
even know where
knows
she could find
everything
Jose.
about it.
And that poison costs $1,300.
Exactly. And when you convert it to pesos, I don't even know how much that would be. I think the defense is just about out of tricks.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne.
Apology accepted.
But I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today.
Apology rejected! Apology rejected!
Point! And I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination.
Ah! What the? Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger? They've leveled
This
up!
isn't even my final form.
Ah, Mia! You're glowing with a true lawyer's aura, my dear!
I'm going Super Saiyan.
Ah, I see you've hit level 6 as a paladin! That aura of protection should have come in clutch. That proud posture and self-confidence, absolutely smashing. I say, if I were 10 years
Killing
younger...
me?
Oh god,
If
no,
I were
please.
10 years younger,
No,
Mia...
Grossberg, stop. Punch, punch.
Oh, we've
my-
elevated from slap to slap.
If my dermatitis wasn't atopic, Mia, I'm just
Oh
saying.
my god.
God.
That's the same one, he's repeated that one.
Ah, fuck.
I know.
If it wasn't
Alright,
super head.
Press.
There you
What
go.
is that something? Press, press, press.
Press. Okay.
Hold it! What were you talking about with the defense attorney?
Well, I'm sorry, but that's confidential.
According to the report, you were being interviewed regarding another case.
Where I am also the defendant, so it's also confidential.
The lawyer that was killed. He said he wanted to talk about an incident I was caught up in when I was younger. And
Oh
I've
my
just
god,
broken
crime
that
just
confidentiality
follows this
right
woman
now.
wherever she goes. Why don't you tell us all what that incident was?
I plead the fifth.
Objection! Thank you, Mr. Payne, please.
That has absolutely nothing to do at all with this case.
True. Thank
Objection sustained. The defense's question is stricken from the record.
Shit.
Wow,
court
really?
Shit,
I was just spitballing there.
court shit actually happened.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Wow.
You get involved in a lot of incidents.
Objection.
That feels
Thorne.
No. That one, in any courtroom, no matter what, would be objected to and sustained. Period. Ever.
Well, I guess I was just born under a bad
Oh my
sign.
God.
And Mercury's in retrograde. Don't worry, Dolly. I'll protect you.
You heard the man. Now that
my
is
God.
true love, young
Kill me.
lady.
Kill me.
Don't you just mean contempt, Your Honor?
Oh, Phoebe. Please.
Those two really are making me ill, albeit for decidedly different reasons.
Now all we need is Dylan to gag as a character at some point. He's usually the gross character.
But the gross characters are immune to being gagged.
Exactly.
Alright,
That's
Press,
the
why did she leave her seat? Hold it! How long were you gone?
Hi, Mason.
Hey, Amazing! Welcome, welcome.
I've already answered all these questions for the police. But if you must know, maybe
We'll picture this.
10 or 20 minutes.
And where were you during that stretch of time? Using the toilet?
What are you saying, Miss Faye?
Yeah, girls don't
toilet?
poop.
Fuck. Oh. Phoenix, I'm glad that you're gonna go with Edgeworth. At least we don't have to have this bad women's anatomy shit going on. I don't. Oh.
I'm
No,
sorry. I didn't think the game
Phoenix
would
is
do
being-
much.
I don't think Phoenix is being toxic. I think he legit doesn't know.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm glad that he has Edgeworth because at least he knows what goes on with the guy. Oh.
Phoenix. Why?
My perfect little Dolly doesn't poop. Or at least if she does, it's rainbows and butterflies.
You heard the defendant, Miss Faye. Better luck next time.
True. True.
Oh, Feeny, please. That's really dumb. You're such
The
an idiot.
police have already looked into this whole matter. Women do not have anuses, Your Honor.
Oh my god.
They checked.
Oh my god.
It's just
Yeah.
not there.
Oh my god. Alright, I gagged, Ori gagged, Dylan, when do you gag? No, actually,
no, that was me
Dylan gags
committing
whenever there's a.
seppuku because kill me now.
You were
Oh.
committing Celeste Impact.
Yes.
Yeah, I gag with the legal things, but otherwise, I'm the one making you guys gag, so it's way easier on me.
Exactly. I don't get
No-
paid enough.
No one in chat make that weird, 'cause that's...
Too late.
Ooh,
Objection sustained. Miss Hawthorne, please continue with your testimony.
Did I actually say his line? I don't remember.
I have no idea. We moved on.
Objection, Your Honor. She's a weenie hot general.
I'm curious.
just
I
edit
want
it.
to press this just to see what she says. Hold it! About how much liquid
What?
is 2
What?
teaspoons?
What? What?
Objection.
Objection? Teaspoon is a fucking measurement of liquid.
That's why I like dropped off halfway through saying it, because I'm like, what?
You should say it's about 4 half teaspoons.
Yeah,
Right?
8 quarter teaspoons.
Well, let me see if I can convert this to ounces. Nope, I
Nearly
can't
a
do math.
tablespoon. 2/3 of a tablespoon.
My bottle of eye drops says it's 1/2 fluid ounce, which is equal to 3 teaspoons.
Which is a tablespoon. So half an ounce is a tablespoon. Oh my god. Pain.
So it's about 2/3 of that amount, huh?
Pain.
The poison was found in the lawyer's mug of coffee. The only place that it's tasteless. I mean, it must have been after I left the table. Someone must have quietly slipped it in there.
Yeah, you.
When no one was looking at exactly this time period.
Okay, press this, because now I'm just curious.
Hold
I
on.
want to see what she
I
says.
wanna. I don't know if I can actually escape. I was gonna see if I could look at the court, at the newspaper clipping, because the title of it said something along the lines of like, not a lot of evidence is being announced about this, you know, so like, I don't know, maybe something with that, but we'll press this.
Hold it! A special kind of poison? How so?
About 3 feet of boat? Nope, we're talking about pastry puff.
Well, I heard that it's almost impossible to detect, especially in coffee.
Oh, and where would something like that come from? Just asking for reasons.
Oh, that's a good point, pastry puff. Okay, hold on. We're gonna look here. I just want to see little information is being disclosed.
Very little information is being disclosed at this time, since the victim of yesterday's incident in the district courthouse cafeteria is said to have been a lawyer. However, police are questioning the 19-year-old female college student who was sitting with the victim.
All right, that was it.
Okay. So that's kind of telling us what she's telling us.
Oh, I see Lakitu. Okay, and now I understand the measurement shit. Yeah.
I'm sorry. All I know is when I overheard the policeman saying,
Objection.
Objection!
Ori.
You said you don't eavesdrop!
Ori. Ori, what's the objection?
Hearsay?
Yes.
Yay! Woo. And no.
Congrats,
no,
Ori.
Caveats.
Good. No caveats. That's
Yay!
just hearsay.
It's just hearsay.
they said something about using advanced chemical processes to purify it. I know so much about
Objection.
this, but it wasn't me, I swear.
Chemical processes? Well, that's quite
Chemical.
impressive. Most impressive. Especially
Where
for
could
someone
she
who
have gotten a
didn't commit
poison?
this crime.
The pharmacology department.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The better question
Doug.
is, how did the criminal
Dougie.
get something like that?
Dougie.
Oh my god. It is
Oh
Dougie.
shit,
Dougie.
it is! I think you're right.
Yeah.
And then she was like dumped
Phoenix
him.
right.
Yeah. I'm gonna press it. I think
Yeah,
But then I feel like
because
we're doing Doug. We're
If we have a
presenting Doug.
contradiction, we can we can present Doug, yeah.
Exactly.
We could pedal it apart. That's right.
Hold it! And that's the reason they didn't arrest you? Because no one could show how you could have gotten the poison?
I think that's a good enough reason, Madam Faye.
He's right. Boing, boing, boing. And I think we've all had enough of Miss Faye's questions.
But I have so many more.
So in essence, The main reason Miss Hawthorne was never arrested for this crime was because no one could show how she could have obtained the poison.
It's
Yes.
Doug.
Just in case you didn't quite catch that line, this is a tutorial and I am pointing it out. All we need to do is find a way to establish how she could have gotten some. Right?
That was mine, but it sounded better coming from Grossberg.
Are you sure?
Full tutorial, man. Didn't it say Mia?
I have no idea. I clicked too
Sorry,
fast.
it's my singular sclerosis that's preventing me from seeing.
No, that's
I don't have
brilliant.
notable yet. It hasn't gested it, but it will
And
eventually.
the Grossberg tag over it. We won't know.
It's fine.
okay.
Leave it. Send it to fix it in post. Great. Now, just how did a lit student get a hold of poison of all things?
Oh, we know. Oh,
Let's present.
Yes. We gotta go to the thingy. All right. Present.
Let's see about your
Files?
pharmacology boyfriend.
Douglas. Let's go.
And he was 4th year. He was pretty knowledgeable.
Well, he would have been in school then last year. Yeah, exactly. 8 months ago. He still would have been in school.
Objection!
Woohoo.
You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison? I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
What?
In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab.
Boyfriend? You mean the victim, Doug Swallow?
That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you'll recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
Scoopity wop. Wop.
Pharmacological?
His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment... Point! The culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such a poison after all. And then it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. Tap! The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at his very table. You!
My question is, why did she want to kill him, though? That we don't know.
Guilty.
Order! Order! Could it be?
Objection! That's nothing but a baseless.
May I say something? Madam Faye, you're
Sure,
me.
keep digging your own grave. What is it, Miss Hawthorne?
The amount of coffee in the... The amount of coffee in the poison was too
The measurements seem kind of off there. The proportions.
The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container.
Necklace, necklace, necklace. Necklace, necklace, necklace.
Necklace, 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 necklace.
It's the culprit.
Well, yes, that's true.
It was searched immediately after the incident took place.
Because you gave the necklace to Phoenix.
Quite true. In fact,
Dylan, you cut out.
Yes.
I'm thinking,
Oh.
is
Oh. What has
Dylan's brain
triggered
cut
this?
out. It had too much CPU
Yeah.
talking.
rebooting, processing. Quite true. In
Do-do-do.
fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down.
What were you thinking about?
It's okay.
What? You can't have this big pause and not tell us what you were thinking about.
It's too intriguing.
Consider me a bear. I just have big paws, okay?
Okay, that was a choice.
I spit off of my screen. It was the choice that I still don't regret.
But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they?
Especially on Phoenix's neck.
She's right. They even mentioned that in the report.
Come on,
Tap!
Mia.
Around Phoenix's neck.
Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small.
Excuse me, madame, but this is a court of law. If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think you need to show some kind of proof.
Proof? Oh, she got me good with that. I didn't think I needed proof.
Who would have thought?
Provide some evidence, or I'll have to disallow this line of questioning, Miss Faye.
It's the amulet.
Necklace, necklace, necklace.
Necklace,
Unless we can come up with some kind of evidence, we're going to lose this lead.
The police conducted a full body search of Dahlia and of the entire courthouse. And yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred.
If you're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder, then where is the container the poison was carried in? What happened to it?
Necklace, necklace, necklace.
Necklace,
Pressy to
necklace,
present
necklace.
it.
Take that! Tap! You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? Point! And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched.
Who is this person?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
Objection! So the defendant was this witness's accomplice?
No, of course not. She gave the poison to him disguised as a present.
What?
That's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? That's really quite cute. So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye?
Judge, please.
The day that the witness met and fell for Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago.
Fell, quote unquote.
August 27th, to be exact, the very same day as the poisoning incident.
That is what I was thinking about.
What?
What was it?
I'm like, wow, that lines up perfectly.
Unless.
Oh.
Unless. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away.
He literally seduced Phoenix just so she could hide evidence, and the whole time he's just
She
too goo
sussed
for
out
her
the
to
most-
realize.
She was playing the long game.
Simple
This
man.
is just like Among Us.
God, kill me now.
What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here?
Tap! No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However,
Months as well.
I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount.
That sounds like there is still poison in that bottle. I don't know.
It really does.
Order in the court.
Objection! On behalf of Dolly, I object!
Mr. Wright, control yourself.
Stop
I
being
won't
a
let you bully
simp.
her like this.
True.
Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat.
Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her?
Why? Because I'm madly in love with her.
Phoenix, do you know anything about this woman? Like, do you actually
This is
know?
one disease I never caught.
Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time.
Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway?
Oh, my boy. My boy.
Bro.
That's a Mia. That's a dick
Ouch.
move. I'm sorry, Mia. That's a dick. Poor Phoenix. I love
I'm sorry,
Phoenix.
is this a court thing?
Oh,
Excuse me, defendant. Why would anyone in their right mind want to go out with you, of all people?
Phoenix, you're
You're
just
not
so
appealing in
unfuckable.
the slightest.
Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too. You're a hater. Blocking out the haters with my mask. Yeah.
Mr. Wright, please. That mask is covering your eyes instead of your mouth. Open them! This point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is
Because of that necklace.
because of that necklace. Dahlia Hawthorne was not, and is not, present tense, madly in love with you.
What?
The only thing she's after, point, is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck.
Bro.
Necklace?
Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself.
I like to think that this is what makes Phoenix feel so bad for Larry and all his terrible girlfriend shit.
Honestly, I'm leaning towards that headcanon. Cause he's like, yup, I've been there, man.
Yeah. But she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please, give it back now.
Could you imagine if you just walk up to someone, like your constant interaction with them is, give me my necklace. No? Okay. Give me my necklace. No? Okay, week later, give me my necklace. Just over and over,
Hey,
nothing
Phoenix,
else.
Can I have that necklace back? Please, you easy.
No, you gave it to me out of love. I'll never take it off. Never.
Yeah, literally.
For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back.
You're lying.
But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met. That's why she...
Put out.
I don't believe you. No, it's a lie. Snot's running down my face.
I think that was Gross Bird.
Mia,
We'll have to
The
record that in
defendant
post.
is getting away!
Mia, are you right?
Yes, I think so.
That boy, he just went completely insane. Pure goblin mode.
Where's Mr. Wright?
Oh,
It looks like the bailiff got him, so he should be back soon enough.
he added Sonic
Back to
moment.
the stand.
I believe they got him right before he began to morb.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh no!
What is it?
The bottle necklace! Miss Hawthorne's present! It's gone!
What? That's terrible.
Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me!
Did you just get... Was the black screen of this entire roundabout Mr. Phoenix body slamming you?
I think so!
Now
I
that's
just
quite
got...
the turnabout.
I got Wile E. Coyote'd by him, apparently.
Indeed. I couldn't quite tell based on my strabismus. It's an eye condition. So I'm just glad we were clearing that up. Foolish boy!
No.
That's the only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now?
Walk him back to the
Pat him
stand.
down?
Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court, but I feel like it's going to become more common as the years go on.
I'm sorry.
I'm afraid that your apology is not enough.
Mr. Wright, you body slammed me! What did you do with that bottle necklace?
Oh no, Phoenix.
Dude,
Did
in
he...
real
He
life?
gave it
Did
to
he throw
Dolly.
it
In
out?
real life,
No.
In real life.
Yeah, Dylan.
this would be plenty to get your client off because this is the most suspicious thing he could have possibly done.
This really was. like Phoenix.
You don't need the bottle. The proof
Ew.
is this motherfucker right here.
Literally.
Forgive me. I'm sorry.
It's
Bruh.
okay. Just give back the necklace.
I ate it.
What?
Literally, I was going to say this as a joke, but I'm like, that's too stupid. I don't want to say that on stream. And then he did it.
That's the necklace getting caught in my throat.
Uh,
You what?
you what? You what?
You ate it?
What the?
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Okay, how do I get raspy and sick Phoenix? How I just swallowed glass shards.
You swallowed glass. You swallowed jewelry. You swallowed trace amounts of poison.
You just method act really easy. You got a glass on your desk, I assume.
No, mm-mm.
Also, what? He really went goblin mode.
I
This
listen.
is like literal. Okay, I'm sorry, chat. We can never use the term goblin mode again because this is peak goblin
Nothing
mode,
is more
and nothing
goblin
is
mode.
going to surpass this. Nothing is going to surpass grabbing a necklace, body slamming the defense attorney,
Listen.
running out of the courtroom, chewing the necklace to bits, and swallowing glass,
I
poison,
feel like
and
you
jewelry.
underestimate this game, Mars. I feel like there's always something more goblin mode on the horizon.
I don't know. I don't know.
No.
This is fucking wild.
We
This
don't
is
need
up
to
there.
top. We don't need to top this because luckily that's not the way the English language works. You can go crazy and not do the most amount of crazy.
Oh my god.
Well, how do we top this? Hobgoblin mob, kobold mode.
I mean,
I
yeah,
don't
but
know.
you don't have to.
I don't
top
know
it.
where to go from
Okay,
here.
Okay.
If we say you went crazy, we don't necessarily mean you dipped your nutsack in
Good
peanut
night,
butter
Mason.
and like chased a
Good night,
honey badger
Mason.
around. Okay.
God.
But that's essentially what Phoenix did. Sure. Sorry.
Like I'm just saying, you can always do something crazier. So you don't have to.
That's what I'm
we can
saying.
still use
This
goblin
game
mode,
is
is
any
all I'm saying.
indication. It can
Okay.
top itself. It has before. It will
That's
do so
true.
again.
If we're ever worried about who's topping, we'll wait for it.
Swallow, so I had to chew it into little bits first. But yeah. Ow, it hurts.
What?
What is he doing now?
I think he's bleeding internally.
Hold it! Tap! Your Honor! You got to stop the trial! Mr. Wright! Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? That bottle you swallowed may have had some poison left in it!
Objection! It seems the defendant has experienced some pain. Proven the prosecution's case for us.
Exactly like it too.
Clearly, that bottle did not contain a deadly poison.
He's gonna collapse and have to be rushed to the hospital,
Yep.
and that's gonna prove it. How can you be so sure?
I think it's obvious. This fool's suffering from a common cold. His constitution is impaired, and therefore he would have failed his con save. And as you can see, the defendant is still very much alive. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overacting of imagination.
All right, start the timer.
So it would seem.
Objection! Tap! No! There must be some mistake. The bottle must not have had any poison left in it. Point! Either that or the poison must have lost its potency.
Maybe.
There. It's all right, rookie.
He's gonna fucking collapse.
Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming to see that you place this much faith in Mr. Ryan.
Exactly, Pastry Puff. He chewed glass.
Bye, Phoenix.
But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side, too. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life.
Bad idea.
That terrible idea. That'll lead to a very short career.
Which is why I can say that your assessment of her is completely wrong.
I
Oh
wish
my God.
if we didn't know that Winston
Oh my
Payne
God.
existed later on, I would wait for him to be poisoned by Dahlia.
It is so objectionable.
That's enough.
What?
You would literally wait.
Yeah.
If just the last two lines Winston just said were said in any trial, the case would immediately have to end, and the judge would have to declare a mistrial, and then they would have to do the entire process over, including jury selection, and all again.
God.
Every witness, every bit of evidence, every testimony, opening statements, everything. It had to
That's
be had to be done
horrible.
again. Yeah.
Damn.
Prosecutor
Ew.
can never vouch for a witness and give their own opinion of their trustworthiness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Miss Faye, I cannot accept your explanation of the events.
But why?
This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand. But in a court of law, evidence is everything.
Right.
Ugh. Even after I proved so much, is she going to get away with everything?
Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up,
Or, swallowed.
Oh,
I would like to proceed.
M- Mr. Wright!
Sorry, Miss Faye. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really sorry. Really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down.
You really did. My whole career is writing on this.
is that enough?
But what are you
glass
trying to
gargle?
say? Yeah, that sounded like gargling glass.
Oh, good.
There's something I forgot to tell you.
What is it?
That day I met Doug Swallow.
Who's doing the follow?
Hey, that's none of your business.
I'm telling you, for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's gonna be bad news.
You're lying.
Just listen to me, man. There's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from her lab.
Poison?
The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time, too. Could only have been her. The girl is a thief. And, like,
And
you
a
know,
killer.
a
Stop
murderer.
it. Don't talk about her like that. Kamehameha!
Dies.
Is it true? Did he really say that?
That's ridiculous. Objection. Hearsay.
There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him.
What?
God, I feel the willpower's pain right now. Too.
Yeah. You didn't think you'd have to voice a character that just ate class,
Yeah, I
did
really
you?
did, and not for this long.
You know nothing of my pain.
Okay, fine.
And she told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but I'm sorry, Dolly.
Objection! Your Honor, this is the defendant is.
Oh God, oh God.
You have to tell them. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent.
You don't have to keep having the glass. It passed into his esophagus by now.
Yeah, he's probably fine. So Dahlia stole poison 8 months ago too, huh? If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony,
Glass. Definitely glass.
then there's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Doug Swallow.
Okay.
The night before.
Tap! Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone.
She was gonna.
She was gonna kill Phoenix.
She was gonna kill
I
Phoenix
think.
with the drugs, with the cold drugs.
She was gonna slip it into the cold pill.
Yeah, into the cold pills, and then Doug took them for some reason, and because they were clutched in his hand. Remember, he had them, so.
Yeah.
Oh well, he died of electrocution. No, they were just in the pills and didn't get to Phoenix before this whole thing happened.
Yeah.
Miss Faye.
If you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this.
Yeah, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore,
Exactly who was Miss Dahlia Hawthorne planning to kill?
Phoenix.
My poor
Phoebe.
boy.
It's Phoebe.
Yeah. Take that! There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way. Point! And that person was Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Objection! That's preposterous! After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered.
Well, it's true that that's how things worked out. But let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was, in fact, you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that it could be.
He looks so sad.
But how can that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love!
Judge, keep up. Keep up.
Poor Mr. Wright. This must be killing him.
Yeah, and so is the
The
glass. in
glass
his
can't
stomach.
be too comfortable either. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice. I swear it.
Goodness, this case is forever. Oh.
As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right, the bottle necklace. That's all she cared about.
But even so, why would she go so far as to murder him?
Insane indeed. Dylan wouldn't do that for me. You wouldn't if you thought that if I poisoned someone and all the evidence is pointing that I poisoned
Listen,
someone.
I
you
wouldn't
swallow
swallow
glass?
glass and poison.
You would?
I would not.
There you go. Knew it.
I would
it's
find
not
some
true
other
love
way.
then. How could you?
Here's what I would do. I would seduce a random passerby in the law library and give them that necklace as a gift.
Ah. Let's pass it down the chain.
Yeah. The gift that keeps on giving. 8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria, Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing. How to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible.
No, it can't be.
It was a pretty good move she made, too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was just one big problem. She picked a doofus. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure.
That is true, I could too.
He even showed it to everyone he met.
You mean that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright?
Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence.
Just go.
Feeny.
Wait.
What?
No.
You gotta go like Mean Girls level of condescending here.
This is your anime moment. You have to go off.
Yeah.
Going off? Oh, God.
You gotta
The
do it. This is
pressure
your
now.
moment.
Feeny, what a joke you are.
Oh, look at that switch.
Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me.
Miss Hawthorne.
It appears that we're nearing the end of this trial.
Fine. I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal, no matter what I say.
You are a criminal! Oh, yes! You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne.
We'll see about that. But first, where's your evidence?
In a college student's digestive tract, unfortunately.
It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack.
Ugh. Well, X-rays exist.
Hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you just say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face?
Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you?
Are you really that shocked?
No, that's Doug Swallow.
Or do you prefer me? This way, Mr. Judge.
Oh God! Oh, Your Honor, please! It's gone everywhere.
Absolutely no proof. You treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now if you don't mind.
That's
is
not
not
how that
how-
works.
That is not how that works.
I am glad to have confirmation on that.
That's not how any of this works.
Your Honor, I know you want me to keep talking, but my mom said I have to come home now. Okay, goodbye.
Yeah, my mom says it's time for dinner. I have to get home
Okay, I
now.
have a cure for you.
But we're not finished.
Oh.
Fine. Then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already.
You just teleported. Where'd she go?
Hold it! I can't let her get away this time.
Stop me! If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you would pay the ultimate price as a lawyer.
This is gonna be the overarching theme of the game.
Oh, God.
I bet.
Please
This
don't.
ultimate price thing is gonna come back later.
Mars?
Oh, I thought that was Grossberg. Sorry. The ultimate price.
Can we read names?
That's right. Your cervical spondylosis will flare up and it'll be fatal.
Oh, no.
Did you say
Okay, whatever.
I looked it up, and yes, it is a thing,
Okay.
but not where you think it is.
It's in
It's a
your
spinal
back.
thing.
Yeah.
So shut
The
up.
cervical spine. I had a moment. I realized.
You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid.
No.
She just reappears. Oh.
You better think it over carefully, Miss Faye. Or should I call you Miss Gray?
I want no connections to 50 Shades.
Well, Miss Faye,
Well, she's been throwing 50 shades at you.
can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all?
I love the standard of proof here. Evidence beyond a once and for all.
If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over.
Not how that works.
You want a F5? We want a F5?
No.
In
Yeah.
the tutorial? Is it really gonna be that hard?
We are not F5.
Okay.
We
It's the
F5.
tutorial.
I'm just saying. Put them up. Oh, no.
But to be honest, at this point, I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder. Tap! Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof.
Impossible. You can't possibly.
Phoenix, come over here. Heimlich maneuver time. Let's go.
Or
Please,
throughout the other
pay
end,
attention
either.
to the man that's about to collapse in the audience.
Stupid woman.
It is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented.
This feels very like I don't get a second chance. I don't know.
All right, save.
If
Fine.
you save, there will be consequences.
Do it, Ori.
No, Dylan. It's F5ing. You said F5ing is
I'm
fine.
just telling you
No.
how it is.
F5ing is okay.
Dylan,
The
F5ing
primary
is
Think of
okay.
consequence.
Think of it
Hold on,
like a
relax.
trap we find in Baldur's Gate. We're just making sure that the trap doesn't get us.
The primary consequence is that there will be a save file created.
That's fine. I can live
Yeah.
with that.
Okay.
Of course. Duh.
You're terrible.
I'm terrible.
Yes, you.
He's not terrible. He's a lawyer.
What's the difference?
Just one.
If you are unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will be immediately handed down on Mr. Wright.
I understand, Your Honor.
I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's paper. Up and coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar.
She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there.
The drugs, the drugs, the drugs. The drugs,
Yeah.
the drugs, the drugs.
It's drugs.
Yeah, it's drugs. Drugs.
Well then, Miss Fairy, please present your evidence.
The answer is drugs, kids.
Show to this court irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Mr. Wright.
Say
I'd
no
like
to
to
drugs.
point the. I'd like to point to the cold killer, Your Honor.
Yep.
And no, I don't mean Miss Dahlia.
Take that! Tap! Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all.
Cold Killer X. Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine.
That's very true,
Beloved.
Lekatu.
Phoenix has a lot of beloved things, doesn't
That is
he?
very true.
Here. Does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold? Maybe cold feet, perhaps?
Well, I haven't caught a case of the stupid yet.
Oh, woof.
If I did, I still
What?
wouldn't take this cold medicine.
That was a. I mean, I think you did by that comeback.
Aw.
Ah, damn. After all, it's been poisoned.
What?
Remember what the defendant said in his testimony.
But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us.
She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X.
Oh.
Tap! Point! Then she poisoned it knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some.
Objection! Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine.
I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
Huh? What are you talking about?
8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into in the reading room. My client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. She was going to pawn it off on Doug.
Yeah, she gave it to Doug to give to Phoenix so that it wouldn't look like it was her.
After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That is when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poison bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant.
Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and victim were arguing about and the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Doug Swallow to live. She'd used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying that bottle of poison cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they search me like they did 8 months ago? And well, old habits die hard.
8 months ago?
Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had someone else hold it. In this case, Doug Swallow. Your stunned silence is very reassuring.
Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman, she's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Huh?
Nice lackatoo.
Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation.
Objection! Tap! I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some.
I wasn't prescribed it, so
This
I really
feels
shouldn't take
very
it.
illegal.
Huh?
It's not illegal to ask if she would take some.
Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say?
This is where, and hear me out, all she had to do was build up a tolerance to that poison, and she can get away with murder scot-free.
Honestly, I
Yeah,
was
sure.
gonna say.
Princess Bride style.
Tap! If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us! I dare you to take some of this medicine right now. I triple dog dare you!
Mia Fey! Mia...
Oh, the
Do
butterflies
you
burned!
think you won? Well, do you, Mia Fey?
Miss April May face.
Holy shit!
That's just fine. For the time being, victory is yours.
For the time being?
Well, I have a very long memory, you know.
I'll get
You
out
and
one
I
day.
will meet again. I'm certain of it.
Huh?
Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay?
Get your ass back here!
Huh? Yes. Why am I saying yes?
I'm going to spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best.
Joke's on you, I'll die before
What?
that's right.
Wait, what?
That is very true, lackatoo. Damn. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when.
Hey,
It's finally
hey
all
Pearly,
over.
could you channel Mia for me? Who are you? Oh, I'm an old friend. Pulls out
Yeah,
a gun.
Punches child.
If that doesn't happen.
Told you I get the last laugh, even from beyond the grave. Hee hee. Parasols her in the head.
Just boom, over. It's finally over. Oh god.
Objection! I refuse to accept
Oh my
this.
god, let it die, Pain, please.
The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim.
But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it.
Well, I don't care. I don't. I'm Winston Payne. I'm Winston frickin' Payne. I don't believe one word that rookie lawyer has said.
Winston frickin' Pain.
Well then, Mr. Winston frickin' Payne, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Oh.
Would Would you care to try this cold medicine?
Oof.
What?
Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said.
Gotti.
There. It's all right, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life.
Very poor choice of words.
How do you feel about eating those words? In the form of Cold Killer X. This bottle, right here, right now. Thank you.
I'm actually allergic to crow.
So, if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right?
Well, you see, the sun was in my eyes, and,
Objection! And here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done.
That would be veteran killer, actually. I can't do that.
How much trust do you really have for this woman?
She is the reason that Winston Payne is now the little meek, bad at making arguments, dude.
Definitely. Are you willing to bet your life?
My hair! It's flying off my beautiful hair! No! No!
She is the reason! That's amazing!
Oh my god!
My tea levels! They're gone!
Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Baldness male pattern! Yes, Your Honor. I'll file papers for her immediate arrest.
Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning.
Yeah, sure, Judge.
Don't lie, just admit you were wrong.
By the way, Miss Faye,
Yes, Your Honor.
was it just me, or did you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne seem to know each other?
No comment. Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case.
Very well. Mr. Payne.
It wasn't conflict of interest.
This can't be happening. It's a nightmare. It's like losing to my daughter.
There we go. There it is.
It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair.
And there it is. Broken man.
Does the defendant have anything further to say?
It can't be true. My dear. Ow, it hurts. The glass. Oh, God.
We need him to pass out right now and go to the hospital.
Literally. Very well then. I believe I am ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end.
Jesus, finally.
The court finds the defendant Phoenix Wright not guilty.
Ta-da!
Take off the ugly sweater. Let's go. Woo.
Please put on your suit.
This court is adjourned.
Oh my goodness.
Honestly, favorite tutorial case.
Oh yeah, I mean it had the most
Easy.
depth.
And what a great place to end it off.
Oh, I was gonna say we just do
Now we
this
gotta wrap up
text
the rest.
part. Yeah, and then it'll be
Nah,
done.
I kinda gotta go.
Alright, it's fine.
Alrighty, we'll wrap
I
it
just
next
have to
time
move
then.
forward a second. Alrighty. This one. Yes. Alright, guys. Thank you all for hanging out. Watch it. That's not what I wanted. I wanted title screen. Back away, Grossberg. Back away. Yeah, that was a wild ride.
That was
Wild
fun.
tutorial.
I had a great time with that.
And,
I liked it a lot.
yeah, it was good. We'll let Dylan go. He's a working man now. Has to get up early.
True.
And,
Yes.
But yeah.
Everyone wish Dylan good luck at the job.
It'll be day 2. Way easier. Downhill.
Oh,
He's
you
here
got
day
this
one.
then.
All good. All green.
Good, everyone.
Good night, everybody. There's a new Ace Attorney video out today. If you haven't seen it, can't wait to see those doodles. Pastry puff.
I very much look forward to them.
I don't know if there's anything else. Yeah, we didn't get to.
this Thursday, I believe we're starting at a different time, correct?
Yeah, at 10:30.
Yes.
Thursday. 10:30.
So 10:30, and
For
it's
Comic
just going to be
Corner.
Comic Corner.
And
Because I start school on Thursday.
exactly. So thank you, everybody. Keep an eye on the schedule in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, I really recommend being in the Discord because we have some
Yeah.
wild
Some scheduling things may flip-flop here and there.
stuff.
So yeah, it's the best place to stay up to date all of them. Though we will do our best to update you on stream as well.
All right, guys. See you then. Good night.
Night, everybody. Thanks for joining.